Hello everybody and welcome, I am Ketchup
and I am Mustard
and you're watching the Nordic qualifier for the Mortal Kombat XL Cup where we're live at DreamHack and we're ready to get our first match underway, which I believe is going to be Mr. Aquari versus Bublan.
I felt like I started off in a really awkward way because I was watching the player casual stations at the same time because we've got a lot of new characters here. Some returning faces from the...
That's the thing about the MKXL Cup, isn't it? I mean, like, there's a lot of people around that we don't really get to see much of.
Yeah, apart from the fact that I was about to say, like, there were actually a lot of returning faces because this time last year, those of you that may have watched the MK Cup last year, DreamHack was a Swedish qualifier. So this time it's the Nordic qualifier, but we're actually doing the actual MKXL Cup International Grand Finals here tomorrow live, where the players that have already qualified, like Nivek, Madsen, Tekken Master's already here, Foxy Grandpa, ESL second place, top 8 players, like Yuppie is here for the Nordic qualifiers. But today we're finding out who's going to be that final qualifier from the Nordic region, who will be joining those players tomorrow.
Alright, cool. So it sounds like the guys are getting ready to go. Yep, looks like the match is underway. So Mr. Aquari obviously going to be using Sonya Blade and Bublan going to be using Johnny Cage. A matchup we see a lot of. I think Demo Sonya sort of, in competitive history, we see that Aquari, or Sonya in general, seems to do quite well versus Johnny Cage, especially Demolition.
Well, Season 3's kind of just been, it's been the season of Demolition and A-List. We've seen a lot of both of them in terms of CIS and EU, and even NA, obviously. Shout out to Scar taking 4th place in the Season 3 finals with Demolition. But Mr. Aquari, he's improved a lot as a player, but as well as Demolition really being explored. So I feel like this is a really dangerous time for Aquari to be good at the game.
Well, it's all about being good at the game. Aquari seems to have no issue kind of adapting to the changes to offline. Let's not forget online kind of has that native built-in 3 frames of lag to sort of accommodate the new rollback system. Aquari plays a lot, if all nothing but online. Coming to this kind of offline environment, you can see right now a lot of nice execution, putting him straight back into the corner.
So it's not affecting him at all right now. I mean, really has a lot of momentum. Oh, gets a trip guard standing one, but doesn't manage to convert much off of it. Gets some nice frames to down 3. Oh wow, gets a forward dash as well. Oh no, but drops his down 2 conversion.
Doesn't look to have that much of a hard time right now, to be fair, going straight in. I like using that low launching string. That's one of the strengths of Demolition in that. Normally, anywhere on screen, Sonya needs the grenades to get any kind of launcher, right? Whereas, if she has no grenades, but hit confirms into the low part of that low string, she gets a full combo anyway, which just lets her reload regardless.
So a really strong game 1 for Aquari. It's kind of, I'd say out of all the players here, the clear favourites right now is Mr. Aquari for his success in the Pro League qualifying, but also Yuppie. Yuppie is here from Finland. Managed to get top 8 at the Season 3 finals, all Cutthroat Kano. He managed to defeat Perfect Legend, he defeated Beyond Toxin, and he had a really, I'd say quite an interesting path through Season 3 of ESL, getting up to how he's improved as a player. Because he's always quite rusty at the start of a tournament, but as that tournament goes through, he gets better and better and better. And obviously Mr. Aquari is kind of similar. We've seen him a lot online, but not as much at these offline competitions. But the 2 competitions has been big scale. It's been 2 massive... You're playing for a big payout in, obviously. You get this trophy for the international finals.
It's pretty sweet, I'm not going to lie. This is a pretty sweet trophy.
It's making me very jealous.
Well, Foxy already owns one. So you know that Foxy's going to be looking to try and take home that 2nd trophy in the space of about 2 years. And to be fair, I mean, almost a year has gone by already. That's a funny realization.
That surprises me, because not only does it not feel like it, but the game has evolved so much in those 12 months, as well as the players have improved, the amount of people has increased, the amount of regions and countries participating has increased. So I feel like it's been a really strong year for MK, but especially these last couple of months, leading up to now.
Well, we're talking about just the evolution of the game.
Oh, no punish on that dive kick, though. That's not a good way to start off.
Oh, especially when you're A-List Johnny Cage, that's a full combo off that forward 3 hit confirm. So Aquari again spinning all 3 grenades, opting to go for just the safe reload regardless. Oh wow, that could have been a much bigger whiff punish. We're not really seeing Bublan take advantage of any of those stray hits that, as A-List, should always convert into a full combo. And again, he's trying to punish with standing 1 rather than forward 3. I don't know what's going on.
I'm seeing a little bit of matchup unfamiliarity from Bublan, because he's blocking the first hit 50-50s, but then getting tagged by the no mix-up follow-ups, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, if you block the low, there's no reason to block anywhere else other than low again. If you block the overhead, you know that the low has to come. So, I mean, if you're familiar with the matchup, you're going to be blocking in those directions pretty much all the time.
And again, doesn't punish Aquari for the reload. That's one crucial thing about fighting Demolition is you have to be ready to punish the grenade reload whenever she does it in neutral space.
Well, I think sort of like in historically, Demolition is a variation that can sort of go quite ham, for lack of a better term. Oh, here we go. Multiple reloads mid-combo. Aquari going straight in. Oh my god!
Wow. Wow. You know it's a good demo combo when you literally lose count of the amount of grenades used.
Well,
wins.
3 out of 5.
It's a best of 5. Best of 5. So first to 3.
3 out of 5.
Best of 3.
3 out of 5. I mean, that was pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's one element I do like about Demolition Sonya, just the ability to get that much damage off one hit.
Aquari's looking good right now. I mean, he's improved a lot fundamentally, but when you chuck a player that's able to improve like that in a year's time, but also their character gets better as it gets explored more by the community. I mean, that's a dangerous combo. And right now, Aquari looking 2-0 up in the first set of the Nordic qualifiers.
No, that's a full combo punish. I mean, if A-List does drop those run cancels and the straight hit comes out, very unsafe on block. When we talk about the evolution of the game, we go from Aquari using cover ops all that time ago to now rocking Demolition. I mean, the game has come such a long way in 1 year. I mean, Sonya, this 50-50 heavy character, and then you get the grenades on top of that. It's just, it's not a fun experience to deal with.
I just can't help but feel that Bubbler might just be a bit checked out by now, because right now, I mean, Aquari match point did a lot of punishable stuff in that round that just was left unpunished, and when that's happening, I feel like it's not only have you got to make a big comeback, but your execution is failing you, and your read's quite out there. So
if you're gonna fight,
it's quite difficult. At that point, it's quite difficult.
If you're gonna fight a variation like Demolition, you kind of need to be able to maximize those hits as often as you can, because it's such a safe variation. Those opportunities do not come lightly, and if you're missing those punishes every single time, then Aquari, I mean, that's it. That's pretty much game over. Yeah, that's gonna be 50%. Are you gonna spend the second bar just to get that meter burn? And no, he tried to go for the other. He tried to go for the other brutality, but didn't get it. So Aquari's going to move on very, very comfortably. Clean 3-0. So I'm going to bring up what our next match is going to be, which should be Zixpool versus Jer. So it's going to be our first Sweden versus Finland match.
I don't feel like that's the Jer that we.
It's not Canadian Jer. It's a different Jer.
So it's not going to be the good old Canadian Jer that we used to by now.
Well, the chap is finished. It might be Jer. It might not be Jer at all.
It probably is Jer, to be fair.
I mean, we spent the longest time calling Yupe Jupe.
That's actually what I was about to say. I feel like now we're at the Nordic qualifier. What a perfect time for our public apology of pronouncing Yupe as Jupe for close to about 2 months.
I think it was more than that, because we used to refer to Yupe in Season 2 as well, VSL Pro League. So we've been calling him Jupe for a lot longer than 2 months.
I blame Taco for that.
I 100%
because Taco used to call him Jupe.
I know.
As
he
well.
Should have known
but
better.
then sometimes Taco called him Yupe, so I couldn't really understand.
So
my apology just turned it to me pinning the blame onto someone else.
That's not really an apology, man.
Sorry, guys.
All right, so going up to our next match, it's going to be quite an interesting one, I think, because the thing about these qualifiers is a lot of the offline events like this, like the free-to-enter ones, where anyone can turn up and enter as long as they register for it. There's a lot of players here that, you know, if they don't perform particularly high in the Pro League, we won't really know who they are. But then going into an event like this is a really good opportunity to actually find out more about these guys and see what they've got, because we know about Yupe and Aquari. I mean, personally, it kind of seems like Aquari and Yupe as our likely Grandfinals, because they're the two most consistent players from this region in the Pro League. Yupe and Aquari being very close to qualifying for the Season 3 finals, playing for that 200k pot, which Sonic Fox ended up taking. And Yupe getting top 8 there, getting 7th place, taking out Beyond Toxin and Perfect Legend, so he played really well.
But it's all about exposure. They're the two players we've seen the most of, so automatically we're inclined to think they'll be the ones we see in the finals. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're the best. They're just the best that we've been able to see. But I would argue that's more important to a degree, because obviously if you're competing well enough to be shown on this on the streams and on the big competition, then you've kind of earned your right to be considered the best. So it's kind of like both ends, you can see it that way. But that's one of the strengths to the Mortal Kombat XL Cup. And for those of you watching at home that might not be too familiar with the Mortal Kombat XL Cup, we'll quickly describe what it is. The MKXL Cup has been a series of tournaments across the whole of Europe and some international countries around this side of the world, where each individual territory or scene or area will have their own qualifier. Hype Spotting was the UK's, Viennality was Austria's, and we've also had Stunfest in France, and a bunch of others. Some of them have been online tournaments, some of them have been locals.
Well, yeah, the Italian one that I believe Asdamazi won. The Italian major was done online, you know, and some of them sort of make it so you have to be at a certain region to enter. Some of them have been open, some of them have not been open. This one, for example, you must be within the Nordic region to participate. So, you know, Finland, Sweden, all that stuff. You've got to be around that general area.
But that sort of brings me on to the point that I was going to make about this, is because a number of these tournaments have been, because they're about, you know, region by region, a lot of them have been, or some of them have been, you can only qualify if you're from that part of the world, or some of them are just you can't enter unless you're part of that region, which is a great way of showing the regions finding their best representative, their best player that deserves to represent them in the finals. Obviously, Yuppie and Aquari are both amazing players, but only one of them can represent the Nordic region in tomorrow's well, however many finalists we have tomorrow.
I mean, it's going to be quite interesting. Some of these guys we know of. We're going to talk about who has qualified from what place, right? While we get this match set up, guys, so, please bear with us. We're getting our match set up as soon as possible. But, so, Vianality was qualified. Madzin was our entrant there. He got second place to Foxy. Foxy ended up winning both Hype Spotting and Vianality, where Foxy opted to qualify from Hype Spotting instead, being the UK's official representative, which meant that Madzin was Austria's. Stunfest in France was won by, I think it was Malachi? It's a similar name, but it was a French player he won Stunfest. However, Stunfest was part of 4 qualifying tournaments in France, where that was one of them. So Nivek ended up playing, because he got Grandfinals, he still qualified through the French thing, and then took out everyone to make it through as France's representative. So you can have Nivek, Madzin, Foxy, Tekken Master.
There are, and again as well with Tekken Master, there are a lot of strong international competitors.
This is going to be a really good tournament tomorrow. I'm really excited. And even today, like, we have Yuppie and Mr. Aquari, 2 very, very strong players in this region. And Yuppie just getting, fresh off his LA trip where he went to Burbank and got 7th at the Season 2 finals, bagging himself 5k. Like, I mean, the quality here is going to be good. And if Yuppie is defeated here, it's because there is a hidden player right here that is going to
But that could totally
turn
happen,
up.
because Yuppie was the hidden player of the season finals.
Yeah.
He went in as a super low seed for EU and managed to take out Perfect Legend, Beyond Toxin, managed to do really well for himself getting top 8. And we'll try and get this next match on stream as soon as we can, guys. I'm not quite sure where the second match is right now. We'll try and find out for you as soon as we can, but we'll find out where they are momentarily. Because we've got I mean, it's actually quite a nice booth I've got set up here at DreamHack. It's quite cozy, it's quite compact. We've got a nice seating area for the crowd to watch as well. We've got, obviously, the stream station and a bunch of casual setups which are to the right. So if you see me glancing over every now and then, it's just me trying to watch what's going on so I can see, who the players are and what they're doing, and who they play. Because it's the Nordic region, we don't get to see this part of the world play too often. So for the first time in a long time, we're not going to know a great deal about the majority of the competitors in this tournament because we just haven't seen them. But I'm seeing some Cyrax, I'm seeing some Kotal Khan, and I like seeing characters we don't see too often.
Are we finally going to see a Cyrax in tournament that isn't you?
I hope so.
In Europe?
I hope so. I mean, Cyrax is a character that he's changed a lot since he first came out. Unarguably for the worse. He has gotten a lot worse as a character through the changes, but he's still viable and he's still decent. You just have to work very, very, very hard with him now. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, just saying, I have to work for my wins. That doesn't suck. It's just you have to work harder than you used to.
Oh, so it looks like, we are going to go. It's going to be oh god, I'm going to have to try really hard to pronounce this chap's name.
Oh, right. This is
so,
the test.
Yuppie and Event Hubs. I know the EH is Event Hubs because this chap does actually write for Event Hubs, the competitive fighting game website we go to for sort of like guides and basically everything else. So we'll be setting this match up. And I do believe we've just been sent a piece of information. So the tournament's going to be best of 3 until the final. That's interesting. Every other qualifier has been best of 5. Every other qualifier has been best of 5. So why it's 2 out of 3 here, I'm not entirely sure. But we'll have to find out later on. Regardless of what's going on, it's going to be... Right, so it's going to be Majinten Shinhan. Or Shinhan, which we'll call this chap Shinhan.
Shinhan. I think Shinhan is the safe way of pronouncing it.
The safe bet. And we know that this is obviously Yuppie, the chap on the right who's going to be setting up. Pretty much he is a Kano specialist, uses nothing but Kano. And he has pretty much done since the very beginning of the game. I mean, it's cutthroat too. I mean, I've spoken to him before, his favorite variation I think is cybernetic, but the reality is if you're going to be a competitive Kano player, there's no reason now to not use cutthroat. It's too strong.
Well, that's what Yuppie himself has said. I mean, like you said, he's been playing the characters since day 1. He does use all 3 of them. But realistically, in the current meta of the game, Cutthroat just ticks all the boxes for the majority of the matchups in the game. Because you need to be able to compete. I mean, you don't need to be able to play against every character in the game. You need to be able to play against the best characters, because that's by far the most important, because they're the characters you'll find the most. But I find Cutthroat is great at dealing with, well, basically all the top characters right now.
But I find that to be the real strength of Cutthroat. That Cutthroat does exceptionally well versus almost all of the top tiers. I mean, Alien, right? This character who... A lot of people have issues fighting Alien, and... Cutthroat as a base has a really good time against that. I mean, like, so against, you know, you've got the meterless up ball to punish many of the special moves. You've got the interrupt where, you know, if you were to go through certain gaps and stuff, you get that full combo punish. Like, I think it does really well. So, looks like Shinhan or to Shinhan. We'll say margin to Shinhan. There you go. That's the one. Margin. Margin will be the term I use right here.
I feel like we need to shorten this.
Margin. We'll go with margin. So it's going to be Piercing, Molina, and Cutthroat Kano. Again, this is a matchup we see quite a lot of in the Europe Pro League. Foxy fights Yuppei quite often. So it's going to be one of those interesting matchups where, again, I think Kano, he also does quite well. He has good mids. He's got fast low pokes. He has armor to contest that kind of staggered pressure that Molina is going to try and enforce, especially in piercing. There we go. There's the hard knockdown. He's going to whiff the slice just to build the bar. Oh, wow. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but he's going to take it. Oh, no. That was a dominant round one.
That was just a straight massacre. I mean, Cutthroat has the 50-50s available, but at the same time, you know, Piercing has a lot of answers when she gets her game going, but once you're forced to take them, like as soon as you delay your wake up, you're taking them.
Wow! I love that. He was always ready for that to connect and catches the jump out. Oh my god, that's going to be meter burn confirmed. He's going to spend all 3 bars on this. I don't know why Martian isn't using his breaker. That's going to be an up ball. Oh no!
Wow!
Oh no!
Now, clearly, the breaker was saved because he wanted that X-ray. But this is why I don't agree with it. If the X-ray connected, what position would you have been in? You would still be down on like 5% total health, if that. And you would have dealt about, what was it, 35 first times? I don't know, that's quite a generous amount. But still, like, that would still be a serious life deficit. And then no meter at all. At least if you break, you save the health, and you've still got a bar to make it work.
Margin having a really hard time. We haven't seen a single meter burn bull roll attempt. Gets hit by another 50-50. Again, not using his combo breaker. I think waiting here just to save the meter, but I think in this matchup, we can definitely see that Yuppei seems a lot more comfortable in this matchup, for sure.
That's 2 flawlesses in 3 rounds. Right now, Yuppei is absolutely just controlling everything about this match so far. Confirms into a full string. Full corner combo meterless, 32% damage. Plus frames, gets it down 3. I mean, we just haven't seen a single combo breaker from Marsh. I'm not sure why he's saving the bar, but if he gets hit once again, he's going to have to try and get out of that. Oh, he's going to go for the plus frames to keep that buff as well. Exactly.
But I mean, we didn't see a single combo breaker.
Now, was that the only reason that wasn't another flawless though? Because Yuppei did damage to himself with the meter burn buff?
Maybe. Maybe. Now that was... Wow. I mean, they are two of the fastest games I think I've seen so far in any Mortal Kombat. But he hasn't been using his combo breaker, so I'm not sure whether it's a comfort thing. I don't know whether he plays a ton of MK. I know Margin is experienced in other games, being sort of like an Event Hubs writer, but that was a quick 2 games.
I mean, to be fair, like if you don't play a bunch of MK and your opponent is Yuppei, like probably the best Kano player on planet Earth right now, then there are easier ways to ease your way into MK competitively.
That was a trial by fire, absolutely, for sure. I mean, that's Cutthroat as well. If you're not going to be using your combo breaker and you're eating a lot of those 50-50s, and corner carry too. I mean, we were just saying why Cutthroat ticks a lot of boxes, and that's why, you know.
Well, I feel like Cutthroat is one of those characters that when Cutthroat gets his game going and he is controlling everything about the match, then he can quite easily make his opponent look like he doesn't know what he's doing. Because if Cutthroat's guessing around the 50-50s, if his setups are on point, if he's making the most of plus frames, and he's making constant reads on how you're going to try and get out of him, and it's read after read after read, and it's just correct, you will look helpless, because what you're doing, you're going to get hit by 50-50s, you're going to get hit by delayed grabs, Kano's going to stagger his strings, because that's another thing he can do. He's got great normals, great plus frames, just great everything. Everything you need about MKX, Kano does well. And if you've got a good player in the hands of a character like that, then you're going to be quite dangerous.
Well, it comes down to sort of challenging, I think. You really need to be able to challenge Kano, especially when little things like where he's plus on block, but not like insanely plus. Challenging things with armored reversals, maybe backdashing, just little things that will make him, make the player confident that he needs to be absolute on point with his execution, you know? Because if a Kano tries to stagger something or go in for pressure, and he mistimes something and he eats a full combo for like an armored reversal, then the next time he goes for that, he might be a little bit wary about trying to go for certain links and stuff, which, you know, all in all, it's stuff that we just didn't really see. So our next game is going to be interesting. I do believe we might see some Triborg action.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're going to have to get some names up here as soon as possible when the guys sit down. And yeah, so we've seen Yuppei already, we've seen Aquari already. So the two sort of, you could say, probably the strongest players here. There's going to be Paranoia and a Brixbro. So I believe it's a chap called Jafar. I'm not sure what his gamer tag is. We'll find out when the match is on point, but he does use Triborg. He's been talking to me about Sector. I believe actually Sector is his main.
Well,
So I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I've seen him use Sector. I've seen him use Kotal Khan. I mean, a lot of players at this point in the game, because the game has been out for so long, the variation system leads me to believe that the game is quite counter-pick heavy now. So obviously, if you have the option to change, if you have a rough match and your other variations give you the options you need to deal with it, then you can counter-pick and do that accordingly. Or you can just change character. It's basically the same thing, really. Changing variation, changing character. A lot of people play multiple characters now because of that. So if you're playing Sector, what would you consider something that holds you back as a Sector player? What would you consider a matchup that causes you problems, and why?
Well, look, as Sector, your neutral is going to be very sort of projectile heavy, and you have to spend your bar to sort of break into good damage, right? His meatless damage is not the greatest thing on the planet. It's okay, but there are Sector and the other Borgs are designed to do one thing per variation. And if a character you're against naturally counters what that Borg can do, because that cyborg is a variation in itself, there is no other alternative to using that character for anything else. So, for example, Blood God Kotal Khan, a character that can negate almost a ton of damage and make projectiles irrelevant and heal himself, Sector has a hard time dealing with that kind of stuff. However, if you bump into a character like that, then there really is nothing you can do. Like, that is just the way it is, because he is a variation rather than a character.
That's where it would come into learning a different character to deal with that. Because, for example, Ronin Takeda does very, very well against Blood God. So maybe you need to... Well, obviously, I know you play them both, but
that's why if I were playing in tournament, I would use Ronin. So it looks like he is actually going to go for Kotal Khan anyway. A very sort of tournament-safe character, I think, a lot of good 50-50s, especially in War God. That full combo armor-breaking armor reversal going straight in for the back one. I mean, it's going to be quite tricky, I think, for Ermac to challenge that. Oh, no. Wow. Okay, so down 4 into a teleport. I'm not sure that was intentional. Probably would have been a low into teleport attempt. It just didn't come out. Another combo drop. Oh, doesn't confirm it into a full launch. That could have been huge damage, but completely wasted. There's the forward one check. Oh, and he gets tagged by a full soul ball from full screen. The strength of Master of Souls getting a full combo off any trade. Oh, and that's not a good trade. You have to be so careful throwing projectiles when you're against Ermac with 3 soul balls. But again, he gets a full combo, but just splats him. He could have potentially taken the round on that, though. Like, okay, so there we go. There we go. That's what he was after. He does get the launcher right there. I'm not sure if he tried to go for that earlier on, but didn't quite get the link. But that's what Ermac kind of has to go for generally, just to get that max damage. Oh, gets tagged by the back one. That's going to be a full combo from Brixbro.
Oh, delayed into the unblockable. But again,
oh, no.
You have to
wait. That could have been more damage. That could have been a forward 1 back 2 full combo punish.
Lots of soul ball. As soon as you see Master of Souls doesn't have those 3 souls around him, then you can feel free to go for trades, you can do delayed specials, because it's not going to get the full stun. But, I mean, Brixbro playing very brave right now, but he's getting the round.
We saw Brixbro be a little bit anti to go for that trip guard, but it's going to matter this time. Oh, no, again. No punish! I'm not sure if that was a back one before that didn't come out, but we're seeing a lot of on-optimized punishes right here. Damage that is just being left on the table.
Especially if you're playing someone like War God and you get guaranteed meatless launches, you have to take it. Get that guaranteed minimum 30%. There's the armor. Paranoia not opting to go for the breaker. Decides to eat this full 32%. One more touch will kill him if he doesn't break.
Oh, to be fair though, Ermac does a ton of damage. If he's got the 3 bars, uses block breaker. I mean, if he's going to break, he may as well have broken at the start. And just like that, that's going to be a game number 1. Now that definitely came down to poor use of combo breaker.
Combo breaker exists for a reason, man. That's why if you're going to take some damage that's going to kill you, or you just simply can't afford to take it, and you've got the meter, do it. Like, what good is meter to a dead man? Like, you don't need to die with bar. Use it. Get rid of it.
No one likes going out with 3 bars of meter. I mean, like, in that situation, you thought maybe he was going to save the bar to potentially try and go for higher damage, maybe an X-ray. I mean, who knows? It would have killed at that point. There was good damage there.
Well, the thing is, some players just don't like using break on the defensive because they'd rather use it to play risky and have that safety.
But in that situation, I think saving the bar was okay because you're Ermac. Ermac with bar is very dangerous. You know, the reversals, the air blast, like plus on block and all that stuff. Meter burn teleports. Oh my god, does drop the combo, but tags the 50-50 anyway. Drops another combo. Some poor execution coming right from Paranoia at the moment. Needs to tie it up. I mean, the round was already won. The round was already won, and he's giving Brixbro the chance to come back.
But goes for slightly lower damage, manages to get the corner to him.
Oh! Just a raw teleport. Oh my god.
I mean, this is some risky play right now. Like, playing like that against War God is so dangerous. But if it works, it works. But again, no, he drops the full 2 version as well.
I think sometimes when you're going to play as Kotal Khan, if you tag that kind of dodgy forward 2 angle, you've got to be prepared to kind of get that repositioning. Now it's a nice trip guard from Brixbro, gets down forward 50-50. It's another special. Oh, wow. Wow, tries to go for the meter burn soul ball. That definitely isn't a wake-up attack. I mean, what? It may start slightly quicker, but has no armor, so there's no point using it on wake-up at all. Oh, gets a 50-50 into... Oh, but doesn't have the 3 souls. Oh no, nice challenge on the NDP, but again, no full combo. He's going to eat the full wake-up attacks. That's going to be another 32% damage. And again, Paranoia sitting on 3 bars. Oh no, does the regular wake-up attack. Brickstro not taking his punish again. I mean, he was clearly ready for the wake-up because he was blocking. He was waiting for it to happen. He just didn't get the right punish. Oh, there's the punish he needs, but doesn't have the bar. We're seeing some really unoptimized punishes from both players. And Paranoia, he had a combo breaker, but he doesn't spend it. Now that was both games in that set. Was Paranoia going down with a full bar where he didn't exactly need to do that. I mean, in that situation, I mean, there a looks like we're setting up our next match, so I think we should be good to go soon. Fingers crossed. Don't know if the lovely people at home can hear me, but if they can. Yay, we're going. Right, so we are back. Welcome, guys. You're watching the Nordic qualifier for the DreamHack tournament for the Mortal Kombat XL Cup. We have one final qualifier, which is this one. The winner of this tournament will go through to the finals tomorrow, the international finals, playing for quite a substantial prize pot among some of the best players in Europe.
So we did this last year. We had 16 total qualifying events. We ended up with the top 16 in the finals. Back then were in France. I believe it was Paris, Japan Expo.
Yeah, it was Japan Expo in Paris. That was a good event. I had good fun. Almost an entire year ago.
I can't believe it's been that long. Like, truly, it's been such a milestone year for Mortal Kombat.
You can say that again.
As a franchise, as a community, I mean, just the level in which this game has evolved from then till now has been incredible. Obviously, in between them, we've had 3 season finals, we've had Evolution, Evo 2016 is around the corner, and obviously the Mortal Kombat XL Cup is the biggest thing to happen to International Mortal Kombat X by far.
Oh, so in the character select screen, we can hear Alien and Kung Lao. This is going to be an interesting matchup, because although Alien is notoriously strong, easily, I think, the best character in the game, Kung Lao handles that matchup, because you get the meterless spin every single time you block the overhead flip. The overhead flip is very hard to punish, and against some characters, completely impossible to punish when you use the meterless version.
But Kung Lao is not one of those characters.
But why is that?
He gets a free meterless spin every time he blocks the overhead flip. So for the most part, Alien loses access to that crucial safety that he can add to a lot of, if not all of his pressure.
So if you're going to play Tarkat and Alien, there are certain elements where if Tarkat and Alien is going to go for the staggered Rekka pressure, sometimes, depending on the reversal, there is nothing Alien can do if you somewhat delay any of the Rekka pressure to stop Kung Lao's meter bench spin from punishing you every single time. And you have the meterless spin to counter the overhead flip. So if the matchup is known, Captain Shark should be quite comfortable.
So we've got JNS on Tarkat and Alien versus Captain Shark on Tempest Kung Lao. Doing a quick button check, making sure everything is good to go. I mean, let's be real. Let's not forget, Season 3 Finals, we saw Storm, highest placing international player for Season 2, strong contender for Season 3 Finals, was actually eliminated by a controller fault. His hitbox malfunctioned in his last game, and whilst his opponent was happy for them to redo it, he decided to bow out and go, no, it's fine, I've interrupted the game, I will take the slot. You cannot have that happen with what is on the line today.
Especially as this is the final qualifier for the MKXL Cup. So, I mean, we already know there are players like Yupei and Mr. Aquari here who have already given very strong showings and have moved on in the winner's bracket. Oh, tagging that free first hit, denying that reversal off Tarkat. Anything very important. Oh, no. Down one on block, though. I'm not sure if that was a counter poke bait. Now, we can see almost immediately Captain Shark is blocking low, because I think right there. Oh, I'm not sure what was that. Not an attempt to go for the meterless spin for the punish, but I mean.
Oh, good blocks right now from Captain Shark.
Oh, so that's twice in a row he hasn't actually tried to go for the punish. Does he know about the meterless spin?
I mean, that's the kind of knowledge you need to bring if you're going to fight Tarkat and Alien. That is or Alien in general. That's a crucial piece of matchup knowledge you need to demo.
Accidentally gets the shortcut right there. That's an anti-air on the meter bend flip. And
wasted a bar on wake up as well.
I do not agree with that meter usage at all. So, Shark looking a little bit uncomfortable and isn't going for the meterless spin after blocking the flip, which sort of leads me to believe he might not be ready for it.
Full corner combo from JNS, gets the full knockdown. No meter right now, but he is Tarkat and he's going to build that well. Oh, 2 bars used on the wake up, but he's going to get a full. Drops it. That's unfortunate. 23% damage for 2 bars.
2 bars a meter spin, getting 23% is not worth it in any sense of the word. Looking really uncomfortable. Down 4, getting tagged by Alien's mid.
Over the bar. He wants to get one touch away. 50-50 time.
Chip damage.
Chip damage will do. Ouch, just like that.
Wow, that's going to be a very convincing game 1. So, Shark looking very uncomfortable, and to be honest, he doesn't look very familiar in this matchup. Like, he's blocking the strings correctly, but he hasn't tried to go for any of the Rekka interrupts, and more importantly, he needs to start punishing that spin. that flip with spin all day. Otherwise, it's going to be just unnecessarily harder for him to win.
Oh, jumping goes over the forward 4. See himself safe. Gets a block on 50-50. Shark's blocks have not been the problem. He's actually been really on point with those. But right now, he just doesn't. He isn't getting the damage on the table.
All right, so that 3 out of 3. He hasn't blocked the overhead. He hasn't punished the overhead flip with spin. I definitely don't think he knows about it.
But that will change everything in this matchup. I mean, without that, what does Kung Lao do? That's a crucial part. That if you're not enforcing, you just got this character that's already very difficult to deal with, even harder. Drops his combo as well.
I think Shark, that was either a frustration break, or he was going for that tech roll, trying to block and wake up as some people do, and just getting a breaker by complete accident. That might have put him on tilt though. That might have tilted him.
Match point to JNS. Tries to trip guard, doesn't get it.
Oh, and a lovely bait from JNS, realizing the first time he's gone for that kind of wrecker there. The second he goes for the delay, he baits it. Captain Shark spinning a bar, having no break for the punish. Oh no, double overhead, here we go. And to be honest, JNS just looking extremely comfortable.
I mean, he's in control. He's dictating everything about this match. Gets the 50-50 as well on the overhead. Staggers of pressure, building all that bar, one at a time. Just piece by piece, and there's the final bait. JNS takes this convincingly. Captain Shark goes down to the lower bracket. Still very much in this, but I mean, really good showing from JNS.
But we just talked about how Kung Lao does a very, very strong job versus Alien, and I think the reasons we mentioned why that's a thing, we didn't see in the set at all.
I mean, but that's it. Like, if you have to be ready for a matchup, you have to know someone that plays it. And surprisingly, we just don't have a lot of Alien presence in Europe.
Where are all of the European Alien players?
We have about as much Aliens as we had Cabals in MK9.
Which was nowhere near enough.
Equally as big of an issue. Like, when you have a character that is... There's no real getting around it. Alien is considered by many, for good reason, to be the #1 in the game.
Alien's the best character. I strongly believe Alien is the strongest
currently character. The best character in Mortal Kombat X, because Tarkatan is great, mainly for Acidic. Acidic is where, you know, the true problems lie.
Tarkatan is a matchup that can... Although Tarkatan is annoying to deal with, Tarkatan is still a matchup that can be learned, and there are options and punishes you can do as many characters in the game for Tarkatan. That is not the case with Acidic. If you know the Acidic matchup, it doesn't matter. Like, but that's the strength of Alien, and I think Alien has been designed to be an extremely overwhelming character. But I mean, look, it's Alien. Like, that's always how Alien was going to be designed in the game. However, we see Tarkatan more, and Tarkatan is a matchup that can be learned. And you know, there are gaps that you can interrupt. You can backdash certain parts. You can punish certain areas. Like,
well, fundamentally, when you're fighting against Tarkatan, you're fighting against the wrecker pressure. You're fighting against the delayed, you know, blade slash. He can go low, overhead, or go straight on. That's what you're fighting. If Tarkatan delays the hits in between, there can be gaps. You can normal out of those. You can backdash. You can armor if it's good enough. If he does them as close as possible back to back, they're unsafe, which means you can punish them. So every time Tarkatan is taking any of his strings or hits on block into that delayed pressure, you're reading, okay, is he going to delay here? I'm going to backdash. I'm going to armor. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. It's a constant read every time. But if you never challenge it or you do nothing, then he's going to build free chip damage, free bar, and it's going to add up. And if you're taking loads of your damage as chip damage, then you're not building meter for that. You're not getting any closer to getting out or getting that life deficit back in your favor because you're not building the bar.
So this is going to be our first losers bracket match. It's going to be Captain Shark versus Paranoia, Tempest Lao versus Master of Souls, Ermac. Now, we saw almost immediately Paranoia was dropping a lot of his combos in the winners bracket, and to be honest, just both players in that set left a lot of damage on the table. Now, Tempest, execution isn't a huge part of Tempest Lao. So these guys are probably going to check their buttons, make sure they're all good to go. Yep, they are indeed. Especially, I think, come on, losers bracket, you got to make sure your buttons are good to go. I mean, if you lose this, you are going home. Then that is the format of the double elimination. You got winners bracket and then lowers bracket when you lose your first match. If you lose when in the losers bracket, you're going home and you are out of the tournament.
But that's why you take your time, because you need to be sure, you need to be careful. So actually go back to player select. Maybe we're going to see some a stage adjustment, or maybe we'll see straight up character swaps. But I mean, taking that time. Kung Lao, a character we really haven't seen too much of this season, in all honesty. I know we saw Boki, but season finals he didn't really play Kung Lao at all.
But that was the strangest thing, I think. The fact that Boki is a Kung Lao main, but he used Takeda the whole way when he was actually in the finals. But I think the reality is we don't see much Lao because, I mean, Lao got nerfed. Like, Kung Lao did receive a nerf to the hitbox on his jump 2, and the pressure he gets when he uses the meter burn orbiting hat in Tempest. So now he's 100% this fundamentally based neutral character with no real hard dirt, I think.
There's the patience, Captain Shark being a very defensive player, I've noticed, and it's working well for him. Gets the plus frames, backed himself the first hit as well. Good pressure going in now. Goes to the easier confirm, gets some nice damage, drops the combo again, but at least has the corner behind it.
Oh, and that's 2 back-to-back combo drops. An absolutely accidental meter burn grab. I do not think Paranoia wanted that at all.
Oh, there's a nice corner repositioning. Captain Shark knows he needs to keep that space. Misses to confirm once again.
Now,
that one.
I think I agree the fact that Captain Shark is not going for the 4-4 after orbiting hat. He's already showing us that his execution is not on point because, I mean, there could be nerves here. This could be his first offline tournament. Who knows? Either way, the 4-4 is a 2-frame link. You have 2 frames out of a 60 frame second to actually get that link.
Nice, and yeah, drops the pop again, but at least has the corner behind him again. That's the important thing is though, get that corner, get that carry, and then you can get your pressure on point.
No break for Paranoia though, and again, I do not know what's going on here. I mean, it's a lot of combo drops. Paranoia just not spending his bar either. Using the X-ray, which I just don't think is going to help him at this point.
But this is, I actually said this before, someone needed to do the same thing.
I mean, Shark's still in control.
Well, that's it. Like,
oh, hang on. Wait a minute. No, is he going to do? Is he going to do this? Is he going to pull it back? Oh, hang on a minute. Wait a second, Paranoia.
Oh,
winning the round.
Oh my word. And that started off an X-ray.
That started off something he definitely shouldn't have done as well. But it's going to work. I mean, we can't complain. Paranoia's going to take round 2 and stay alive in game 1.
We say it shouldn't work because we're used to seeing it get punished. If it doesn't get punished, then it's no longer a risk.
Hitboxes.
Oh, there's an event spin once again. Full combo, no, drops it again. So much. His reads are on point, but the execution is failing him. Gets a nice delayed grab though, Paranoia. He's got him blocking, so he started the conditioning.
Now, meter burn orbiting hat was nerfed so that Kung Lao is still plus on block, but he's not guaranteed absolutely anything. Paranoia is still trying to press buttons and challenge it.
Wakes up.
Oh no!
Spin. Gets
No
out,
punish! He didn't go for the soul ball! I'm not sure if he tried to do that or if it didn't just come out. Either way, Shark's going to take this round. And to be honest, unless Paranoia gets some kind of wake up, I don't know. It's looking unlikely. And he tries to soul ball it. Isn't going to work out. Eats a full jump in. Shark's going to take game 1.
But again, once the match is over, Shark dropped the combo again. I feel like, do you reckon this is just nerves, or do you reckon this is just unfamiliarity?
I think it's nerves because in these in the casuals when the guys were planning getting all set up before the tournament began, Shark was in training practicing all of his combos, and he was doing all of the max damage B&Bs. He wasn't dropping anything. I mean, I would be strongly led to believe that this is definitely a tournament nerve situation.
Well, I mean, we've all been there. Like, we can all relate to that situation. But the thing about this matchup is kind of difficult because 1-1-2-1-2 spin doesn't actually combo on Ermac. He's the only character in the game you actually can't get that full standing damage.
Oh, wake up grab. I mean, that was actually a good call. I mean, you're almost inclined to always think that Ermac's going to do meter burn teleport, especially when he has the bar to spend. Another combo drop and a wake up X-ray. I mean, if you're going to go for a wake-up attack, you may as well spend the 1 bar. Like, if you're wrong, then you can break.
Unless you're that confident it's going to work.
I mean, he's 2 for 2 on X-rays right now. It works.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Truly, that reigns true right now. Oh, gets a good block, gets a 50-50. Oh, but hasn't got the hat on his head. He can't go for the full damage.
That sucks big time. He finally gets a block on the 50-50. Oh no, Paranoia gets the overhead as well. Committed to it, but drops the combo.
Now, Captain Shark's getting a lot of mileage out of these throws right now. Paranoia clearly is struggling to tech them.
Oh, and again, Shark's going for the orbiting hat right as Paranoia does something unsafe, so he cannot punish.
But even if he had the hat, that wouldn't have comboed.
Yeah.
Oh, gets the big link this time. That's the damage he needs.
Yeah, that's the 2 frame. That's the 2 frame. Right, the first time he gets a full max damage combo is when he gets the biggest damage output. So he needs to keep this consistency up if he wants to win.
Good round. Conditioning goes down 4s. Makes him want to press buttons.
Oh, and he gets the... Shark has to use breaker. Absolutely. Paranoia in the driving seat. Blocks it. No punish. That could have been the round. What's going on?
On the chip damage, he's going for the dive kick, he's fishing for it, but no, Paranoia's not letting him do it. 50-50 on deck, and that down 4 is going to take the round. Captain Shark brings himself to match point. Paranoia 1 round away from being eliminated.
Paranoia had that though. He absolutely had that.
Blind grab, Captain Shark playing is so patient. I can tell his reads are on point. It's literally just the execution that's letting it down.
Oh, and he gets the interrupt with the X-ray, but again, that could have been just one bar.
But if I were Captain Shark, I wouldn't mind that in this situation.
That's a great trade. That's a fantastic trade for Captain Shark.
Well, he's basically just taking 30% damage to get rid of all of Paranoia's bars. So he hasn't got to worry about armor anymore. He can lay into him.
Oh, and he wasn't ready for the hit confirm into Sobel. That could have been a full combo.
This could be the start of a sequence. Drops the knockdown. So again,
Paranoia is pressing buttons.
Let's watch out. If he gets hit by Sobel, this could be dangerous.
Oh, and he gets 2-frame. That's going to be it. If he doesn't drop this combo, this could and will be game over. And Captain Shark moves on. To be honest, I think Shark was very fortunate in that game. I mean, Paranoia just didn't take those opportunities. But he could have won that game for sure.
But in that last round, Shark played really well. And I feel like if he can take the
He finally got his conversions.
Exactly. He finally managed to bring out this execution that we saw from him in the casual games. And he made it work for himself. It was really, really good. So if he can take the momentum he's feeling right now into the rest of his matches, I expect we'll see a lot more neat and tidy play.
Well, that's the thing about Kung Lao. I mean, he's a very basic character, but he does nice meterless damage if you have the execution to go for the orbiting hacks. I mean, I'm going to quickly elaborate on this. What we saw right at the end of the set, why Shark was getting more damage. It was basically the way Kung Lao is built is that when he lands orbiting hat, it's plus on hit where you can get a combo follow-up. Hence, we saw that all over the time. However, there is a certain link you can go for, which is harder, which is 4-4, the 2 kicks that Lao does. Because it takes longer to start up, getting that after orbiting hat on hit link in that combo. It's not easy, it's difficult. It's not easy to do at all.
I find that even back in the Kung Lao glory days, where we used to see him all the time, and DJT was doing work, Foxy Grandpa, Perfect Legend, Slayer, all these great Kung Lao players, we would still see them drop it every now and then.
Yeah.
I know, I mean, but that's it. Like, at the end of the day, we're all human. Execution errors are a thing. We all get them. It happens to all of us. And it's all about how you keep yourself composed when that happens to you. And on the flip side, how you take advantage of it if your opponent is showing that hesitation, those nerves.
I mean, that's one of the things. I mean, if you're going to play a character like Lao, at the very least, it's an interesting one, because the 4-4 string, it's safe on block, however, there's a gap there, which is why we saw Paranoia get that X-ray, which I still think was a humongous waste. Like, he could have done just the regular Soul Blast, just to get that damage, and we would have had 2 bars.
I mean,
for 50-50 if he guessed wrong.
Fundamentally, not breaking because you want to use the X-ray is just...
It's not a thing. It's not a thing in this game.
It's just not the right thing to do. I understand why you would do it, but the cons would always outweigh the pros. Because let's look at that right now.
Unless it's Sonya's X-ray. Unless you're interrupting Lao's 4-4 with Sonya X-ray.
Unless it's some...
60% damage.
Unless it's some super situational, we rarely see it, or character-specific thing. Universally, if you keep your bar to do the X-ray, this is what happens. You get your 30% damage, however much damage your X-ray happens to do. You get your armor, I suppose, but that's it. Unless it's going to kill or put you in a seriously good situation, or make you plus enough on blocks to guarantee something that's going to kill, like we see, but that's going into super situational means. In that situation, Ermac wasn't doing that. It was just, you get the X-ray, you do 32% damage. You've got no bar left. You've got no breaker. You can't make yourself safe. You can't take the extra risk. You can't keep yourself in the match if you get comboed. You lose so much. You lose 3 bars of armor. You lose 3 bars of meter burn lift to extend to get your souls back.
As we can see, Yer is going to take on STB Mr. Aquari, which means that I believe Yer would have played off-stream for this to happen. He would have played an off-stream match and has moved on in winners, hence Aquari is here also. So there will be some matches going on behind the scenes, guys. Unfortunately, not all of these matches will be streamed. So we'll try and keep you updated to the best we can. However, we can always go by the matches that we're going to currently see. So Aquari, I mean, let's talk about this guy again. He's been a very, very consistent player in Europe. We saw him at DreamHack last year, which was the Swedish qualifier for the MK Cup.
That was actually his first ever offline tournament.
Yeah, and this is his first competitive fighting game. And he started off with cover op Sonya. Very kind of, back in the day, was almost a little bit autopilot. Very jump heavy, kind of jump in 50-50s. That was kind of just the way he played.
I'll never forget the first couple of months of the game's life. So we're going back literally like well over a year now. We used to play a lot of ranked matches. We'd play a lot of online, and we saw Aquari all the time because he'd just do ranked all the time. And we saw him, and we saw potential in this guy, and you could clearly tell that he was new to competitive fighting games, but he really liked it because he played nothing but Sonya the whole time, and he'd do a lot of unsafe stuff on block. And we'd always say to him, oh, you know, we see what you're trying to do, but you should really start hit confirming your stuff. And he replied with, what's a hit confirm? A year later, he knows what a hit confirm is because he's beating everyone.
I think Aquari is an absolutely fantastic example of a player that has come a long way in a short space of time. You know, and Mortal Kombat X has allowed him to expand his ability within a competitive fighting game. And because of the payouts in the ESL Pro League, and the Mortal Kombat Cup that we had last year, the Mortal Kombat XL Cup that we have this year, has been a great outlet for him to really show us what he can do a year later.
It's just the growth, it's the improvement, it's everything. It's going from someone that loves the game but understands very little to someone that loves the game and understands a lot.
Now, who does Yer play? Oh, it's going to be a Sonya mirror match. We haven't seen this in a while.
Is it a demolition mirror?
You, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've both got the same arm gauntlets.
Stepped in it now.
Round 1.
Yep, that's going to be a demolition Sonya mirror match. We're going to have to see how both these guys handle this. Oh, and almost immediately gets tagged by the down 3 plus on hit. Drops the combo though, Query. Those female hitboxes.
He went for a run cancel but didn't have the stamina. He literally only just used over half, so he didn't actually have the second run available.
Oh no, Yer's been hit by every single 50-50. Aquari opting to end the combo early just to put him in the corner. That's a full combo punish on the dive kick. And he's going to go for that safe reload.
And as always, we see Sonya players a lot of the time, they will do that when they've got a life lead. They're going to end their combos early just to try and get that reload safe.
Now, I'm actually not sure. I mean, we have to see what he gets out of this, but... Oh, he's going to get tagged. Aquari, hang on a second. Just still in the round.
Oh, and there's
wow.
the MGP to punish the throw.
I think you need to break, Aquari. You've got to break. Oh, wait a minute. Drops the combo, eats that 2-frame starve wake-up attack. I was almost inclined to say that that use of the wake-up was a bad idea, because I think it was better to just save the grenades for the next round, but almost made a full comeback. Oh, no.
Oh, wow, that could have been a full conversion. 20% is actually not that bad for it. And this is some weird neutral. I'm not used to seeing this.
It kind of looks like neither player plays the mirror very often. Oh, no!
Scoured out on the parry. There's the reset as well. Is that going to be it? I
Yeah.
think that will easily be the round. Wow. Strong game one.
That was a really weird game, though. Like, it kind of looks like neither player plays the mirror very much. And to be honest, it was like, what can Sonya do to deal with another Sonya's grenade reload? Is there much?
I'm not really sure, because in terms of knockdown pressure, I can see the wake-up explosion being great, being really good, but you have to be knocked over to do that.
Now, I'm not sure what they're going to do in terms of punishes, though, because we saw Aquari, every single time he blocked the dive kick was blocked. He would go for the overhead and it would hit, but he wouldn't confirm into the grenade for the full combo. He would just go in for the meter burn, suggesting he thinks it's going to get blocked when he inputs that special move.
Now, Aquari starts off the exact same situation, but also drops the same combo at the exact same spot.
Oh, and there's more combo drops. A lot of drops today. A lot of drops.
There's the break from Aquari. Trading grenades in the neutral.
This mirror match is so weird. He has no grenades to go with the pressure. Nice backdash to deal with that leg flip.
But neither Sonya has grenades at the moment. Oh, and there's the punish for it. Wakes up, runs in for a full punish.
I think Aquari tried to go for a reload, but it didn't come out, so he's just going to be standing there blocking. Gets hit by the 50-50, and he has to go for the meter burn there because there are no grenades ready to go. And that's going to be a clean jump in, but the low whiffs. Ever so slightly too far away. Dive kicking straight into the other grenade.
Oh, she can get hit. There's the full confirm. Is this going to be enough to kill? No grenades enough to win. Down 2. No, doesn't go for it. Keeps her in the corner.
Oh no! I put himself in the corner. He's very fortunate. Aquari hasn't got the grenades to capitalize though, so he's going to have to go for the low. Could technically go for the launcher right here.
Aquari tries to anti-cross up, doesn't get it. Again, neither of them just starved for grenades right now.
I mean, this is the win, and that's it. I think that's the thing. It's a really good call going for the low because that's the only way you're going to launch off the 50-50 in the corner. And now Aquari has the grenades, which is very, very dangerous. Oh, again though, Yer lands the low string, but doesn't confirm into the launcher.
Aquari's just not letting him reload right now. He has so many 50-50s, they just can't get the damage.
Oh my god, full combo. Tries, oh my god, that was a grenade that wasn't taken. What is going on? Oh, gets out.
There's a 50-50.
But again, hasn't had a single grenade all round. Finally gets the reload.
Oh, but jumps straight into Aquarius. That's not a good trade for him at all.
Oh, wow.
Just absolute bombardment.
How are you getting out of that one when you've only got a bit of life left? Aquari buffering the down, trying to reload. Again, though, what Yer needs to do is make sure you don't let him reload, which is exactly what he did.
Oh, misses the combo, though. Yer still has some grenades, but right now back to the wall. Uses a breaker to get away. Oh, and there's a nice confirm, but hasn't got the stamina to run in for more.
Ah, that was definitely not a safe reload. He is going to get the reload right there, though. Aquari goes for the meter burn just to get the restand. Really good sequence. Goes in for the low, goes for the reload. One more hit's going to do it, and Yer's going to get punished and get sent to the lower bracket.
Now, the fundamental thing that changed the matchup, it was a mirror match through and through, without a doubt. But Aquari was stopping Yer from reloading, and Yer wasn't stopping Aquari.
But Aquari was reloading right in Yer's
Sonya
face.
wins.
Yer was constantly reloading right in Aquari's face, and I mean, there was no punish. There was no punish there. So I don't know.
Well, that's the same thing, really. Like, if they're stopping you from doing something, but you're not stopping them, then not only is that letting them do something for free, but it's showing them that you're not ready for it. So they're going to keep doing it over and over and over.
But if you're in a demo mirror, you have to be ready for the reload at all times. It's part of the character matchup, you know, is seeing that reload and going, right, I'm doing something about this. You know, because we need to get a sign up or something. We need to get a sign up
Around.
or something.
My word, what a day.
Is that gonna, do you reckon that's going to happen again today?
Almost certainly. I don't want it to, but it probably will.
I wonder who's next.
We'll find out very soon.
Right,
So Aquari's moving on, 16-man bracket today. So I assume after those couple of wins, he's probably getting quite far.
well, some of these matches have been, including some of the winners' matches, have all been played off stream as well. So it's that was the first time we saw gameplay from Yer.
Unless he got a buy, obviously.
Maybe. That's actually potentially, it could have been a no-show that moved him on, or it was played off stream.
But I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Obviously, we have access to the bracket, so I'll have a quick look and see who's up and coming.
Well, let's have a look.
Before, this is the Mortal Kombat XL Cup Nordic qualifier at DreamHack in Sweden. We're going to find out who will be the qualifier for the Nordic region. So we've got people from Finland, people from Sweden, and all sorts of places around the area. I'm not great on my geography, so that's about as much as I'm going to go into detail. But still, we're going to find out who will be the one qualifier who will join the top international competition tomorrow.
I'm currently in the process of doing, so please bear with me. We're going to bring up the old bracket and see who is left to play.
So it looks like Yuppei has head up to the stream station. So Yuppei, little bit of backstory. Hot off his top 8 placing, Season 3 finals.
That was and let's not forget, the Season 3 finals, I think that was the best I have ever seen Yuppei play.
Without a shadow of
Hands
doubt.
down, that was the best he's ever played.
And he has taken that momentum from the Season 3 finals, and I'm seeing that in him today. He is playing incredible. I think it's really done a great job of just unlocking his potential. The way Madsen in Season 1 took his potential into Evo and came back 10 times the player he was before, Yuppei is much the same thing now. He's massively improved. He's always been good, but has never really shown how good he is until now. And here he is trying to become the Nordic qualifier, where he's going to join the top international competition tomorrow in Foxy Grandpa, Madsen, Nivek, Tekken Master, Asadamazi, and the list really does go on.
He's got a good chance, and I think it's going to be a fantastic bracket. I mean, we have some amazing players. Like, just out of all the confirmed players right now, we have Tekken Master, we have Foxy, Madsen, Nivek, Asadamazi, and either Yuppei or Aquari. These are some strong representatives right now.
But that's on the assumption that Yuppei or Aquari win. There are some good players here. We haven't seen just yet, 'cause obviously we've not seen every player yet, but we are getting there. But that's kind of, I like the qualifiers by themselves, because we get to see each region have their best player earn their spot. You earn the right to be the Nordic qualifier. Foxy Grandpa earned the right to be the hype spotting qualifier, and so on and so forth. Like, you really have to show your local scene, I will represent us, and this is why. By winning, by beating your local scene, and that's what we need to see.
Well, I think with the likes of Yuppei and Mr. Aquari being at this tournament today, whoever wins today, if it is not one of those, has a really good shot of just showing everyone that they deserve to be that representative.
Definitely, and to win this amazing trophy that is just as big as it looks on the stream. It's like,
it's pretty big. I mean, like that's the length of half my arm, right?
I mean, I'd say like
it's almost as
I'd say a good generous, like it looks like I've just caught a fish,
a big fish,
a big bass.
Oh, I believe was Roko the Cyrax player we saw playing in casuals? Or was it not?
It's Roko 1985 from the streams. In the flesh.
In the flesh.
Just waiting on. I believe we're good to go when you guys are.
Yep. Whenever you guys are ready to go, we are ready to watch you play.
Excellent. So Roko, this is his first offline competition in general. He was talking to me a bit beforehand. He's got some really cool tech, some really cool setups to Cyrax. It will just be a question of whether he can pull it off when it matters.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's going to get Cutthroat Kano.
Oh, wait, I hit Goro. Wait a minute, Goro? I haven't seen Goro in tournament in, like,
a long time. And is it Tiger Fury as well?
Wow, you talk about variations and characters you don't see much of. You don't see Goro anyway, but Tiger Fury, the Kentaro variation?
Now, this interests me, because Goro is one of my favorite characters to watch in MKX. I think Goro is just really stylish, really cool, underrated, but still, like,
I don't know, I really enjoy watching Goro. There's the hit confirmed from Yuppei though, that's going to be a full combo into corner carry. Drops it though ever so slightly, Goro falls out before the end of the combo.
Meter burn stomp, uses only bar on it, but still manages to get in. Tiger Fury just has access to that Venus breath. There, that's a mad plus frames.
Yuppei not trying to interrupt that though, so I think there's a little bit of matchup unfamiliarity.
No, I think it's just respect. He's showing a lot of respect, and Roko is making him respect. Oh, it baits it out.
I think Yuppei cancelling that as fast as he possibly can to avoid getting punished.
Let's watch out these trades. Oh, uses Silly Bar again.
Now, yeah, I'm not entirely...
Oh,
hang
nice
on.
challenge! Not enough. Have to be careful, and there's a triple attempt, and that chip damage is going to be enough to
I'm not really sure those meter burn head stomps are worth it. I mean, like, you can see what he's trying to do, but I just don't think the damage payout makes it worth it at all.
Still challenging him. Plus frames. Oh, wow, nice. And that actually wasn't too bad for Roko. Oh, gets strong on the 50-50 this time. Yuppei gets a full confirm in the corner. Oh, meter bone grab. I like it. Roko's doing so many crouching pokes that he's making Yuppei block after everything. He's making Yuppei respect like down ones and stuff. So he's going to get those grabs.
Now, does Goro get those kick grabs in Tiger as well?
Ouch. And just like that.
Now, there's a question. You know the command grabs, does he get those across all variations?
Yes, it's just down, back, forward, 3. Just
now that's
up.
one thing, whenever I watch any Tiger Fury gameplay, we actually don't see tick throws coming from people when they use Tiger. Like, they don't go for the stagger, into...
But you have to be careful about doing tick throws against someone like Kano though. Because Cutthroat has the safe, it's the safe armor in Universal Kano, but then just the damage output that Cutthroat gives and the threat, like, one touch from Cutthroat is going to be mad corner carry, and Cutthroat corner pressure is probably one of the most dangerous corner pressure in the game.
Is he going to do it? He is going to go for Cyrax.
Interesting, I like it. I mean, I don't see this being too bad of a matchup. It's just going to be a question of whether he can stop the safe wake up. Because wake ups are, I mean, when it comes to Cyrax, it's about, you have to read how they're going to get out of your setups long before you've even done the setup. Everyone seems to have their own way of getting out of Cyrax setups, and you have to quickly adapt on the fly. Okay, this is how he's getting out of it, so next time you have to be ready to stop it.
Roko taking that small step back on anticipation of Kano's down 4. Nice. No hit confirm into net though. Goes straight in for the 1-1-1-2.
It's a little bit of damage, but it's not enough. Like, you read, if you're going to try and go, like, you know, swing to swing with Cutthroat, you need to get the damage on the table. Yuppei goes to 50-50, plus frames down 4 again.
Oh no, that would have been absolute death. Roko has to use the break if he wants to try and get out. Low profiling going straight under the smart bomb. Yuppei in full control. Cyrax with limited defensive options anyway against a 3-bar Cutthroat Kano in the corner. This is danger territory.
Well, one hit is going to kill him. Let's watch out. Another air bomb.
Oh no, oh no, 50-50, that's going to be big damage. He's going to go for the knockdown.
Oh, he can get some damage out first.
Oh my god.
Oh, tries to catch him, not quite enough though. Oh, gets the anti-cross as well. Roko gets out of the corner though, keeps himself safe. Jumping for the punch, keeps himself from committing. Oh, and there's no scouted out. No, misses the punish. But gets the back 2, that's big. Hard to blockable territory. Oh, tries to throw him on it, but there's the jump.
That NJP from Yuppei was incredibly smart. Oh, and he gets tagged. No, and the net misfires. That's one of the changes Cyrax received. Can no longer go for net after a bomb is on screen.
Oh, and there's a good backdash to get away from the bomb. Throws away a sword, and there's a down 2 challenge.
Couldn't he have whiff punished that with forward 3-1? Forward 1-3?
Nothing personal.
The whiffed up ball. Could he have punished? Shouldn't he could have whiff punished that?
I would assume so, but you have to be careful approaching, like, trying to whiff punish a Kano who has a bar. You know that's going to go into up ball on whiff.
But you wonder because, so the first time he went for the grab, that was actually a really smart NJP from Yuppei because he read the grab. The second time, he got tagged by the back 1 because I think he kind of read the read, if you know what I mean. So right then, goes for the overhead, but didn't go for it as a hard to blockable and didn't rely on the bomb to launch. He committed straight into net, which it doesn't work anymore. That does not work anymore. That was changed. That's unfortunate. I mean, if he'd have just waited, the bomb would have connected and he'd have got a full combo for it.
It's a little hard to describe because the first setup that Yuppei jumped out of, you can actually jump out of a surprising amount of Cyrax's resets.
Yeah.
If he gets an air net, goes to hard to block.
A lot of Cyrax's mix-ups are smoke and mirrors now.
Because they are. They will jump out. The bomb will hit and the back one will connect after. Or the back one will hit and the bomb will launch. But they would have jumped, so they'll kind of fall out of it and you won't get a full confirm. If you think they're going to jump out, you could go for the low bomb into back 2. That chews up armor, that chews up jumps. You can try and grab, and they can't. If you literally like just frame time it, you can actually throw them onto the bomb, and jumping doesn't get them out of it. But that's literally really hard to do timing. It's a character that in that same situation, Armored Up will get him out of it. So as soon as he saw that Yuppie jumped out, he got another air net and then did something else because he read the jump. I agreed with that. I like, because that's kind of vintage Cyrax. You have to read, this is how he got out of it. So next time, I'm going to do what counters that. Because if you're on the receiving end of a Cyrax in tournament play, you're not going to get hit by 100 air nets. You're going to get hit by a couple of them. And those couple of reads on how you get out the hard to blockable is going to define how that Cyrax player tries to kill you in that set. So Yuppie starting that early on, saying, nope, jumping out of this, gets out of it. You're immediately having to recognize, damn, he knows about that, you know? He shows that matchup knowledge. If they don't know how to do that, then Cyrax is a million times better in tournament setting. Because if they don't know how to get out of the hard to blockable, that's basically a free hard to blockable. But if they show that matchup knowledge, you have to very quickly make your adjustments.
So we're moving on to another winner's bracket match, which is going to be, I think we're going to see some more Kotal Khan. And a chap that I don't think we've seen gameplay-wise yet, so this will be quite interesting to see.
Oh, I believe this is the alien fellow we saw before.
It is the alien. Ooh, Kotal Khan versus alien. I wonder how this is going to go.
It's hard to call because alien.
No meatless punishes, right? There's no meatless punish on what Kotal Khan's going to try and, on what alien's going to try and do. However, I mean, if it's Tarkhan challenging with the fast overhead sword smash, that's going to be quite useful to
At the Season 3 finals, I heard alien universally referred to as War God but better. Yeah. That's how a lot of players I heard describe this character, because universal 50-50s after strings, launching overhead, safe against a lot of characters meatlessly, off of any block string, amazing jump-ins,
good range,
good mids,
good pokes.
It's kind of the same thing, really, if you're looking at it that way. So yeah, let's get some butt checks. Alien's noises creep me out. Really, really.
It's almost like Alien comes from a horror film.
Wouldn't that be weird?
And therefore those sounds would be intentional.
Oh, he gets the down four. Now Tarkhan building the first bar is huge, because he's going to build that third super quickly.
Oh wow, JNS going straight in here. Oh wow. No, and that's going to tag the armor, countering it.
And just like that, that's two combos and some block damage. Standing one, all stacked with it.
Opts to save the meter. I think it is a little bit risky trying to go for... Oh, wow, that is -10, so challenging that from Alien. He is going to spend it.
Goes for it, keeps him in the corner, I agree. 37%, has to watch out for that bar. Oh, trip guard with the overhead.
Gets tagged again. Oh, the challenge! He's going to take round number 1.
Wow. Bro starts off, spends his bar in a dire situation, but manages to bring it into a full combat. Good stuff.
Oh, wow. It's actually quite risky doing that against Kotal Khan, because the forward one back 2 will be a clean punish every single time when you block that tail swipe.
Yes, is he going to spend the bar? No, he's not. He's going to try and keep building this life lead by block damage if he can. Goes to the overhead. Oh, catching the pressing button. He's going to spend the bar this time.
He's going to spend the bar just to get the hit confirm into damage. So I think it's unlikely that Brixpro is going to try and spend that meter going into this. Yeah, he is going to have to go for the low instead. Oh no, I do not agree with that. He's going to have to make it... It's going to be much harder for him to win the round. He can still do it if he guesses wrong, which he is currently doing. Oh no, bad whiff. Bad whiff right there. Gets put in the corner.
I understand why Brixpro is doing that. He's trying to do meter burn overhead on JNS's wake up. So if he does wake up flip, it's going to trade armor for armor, but the second hit of the sword smash is going to come out.
Oh, he's hit by the overhead again. Gets tagged by the wake up. No! Unfortunately drops the combo. That's so costly.
Oh, there's a full confirm from JNS. Big damage coming in. Close to 40% after this. Wow, 38% just like that. Comfortable life lead. Scouts out this time. Oh, but no punish. Gets away with it this time.
Down one's after flip. I mean, he's easy to challenge it with the back one right there. Light. Nice that. Oh no. Tagged by the reversal. Yeah, that's actually quite a crucial drop. And it's not going to matter because he is going to take game 1 anyway. I think Brixpro had a couple of times that he really could have ran with that game. There were a couple of instances right there he could have sort of pressed the advantage a bit more.
I mean, Brixpro is playing with his gut right now. Like, you can just feel it from him, man. That's like we see a lot in War God players, but it's working. Like, it's a really effective way of playing. I can feel like risky at times, but it works.
I feel like JNS is doing all of these low tail grabs to just try and condition Brix to block low after the end of strings, where that final crucial overhead is going to come out later on. Oh, drops the combo though. Oh no, wake up backdash after the combo had already been dropped. I'm not sure why he did that. catches the string. We are seeing very little full combos though. Oh no, that was not a very good break at all. This whole round's been quite dire for Brixbro. I mean, we're actually not seeing him go for the Sun Ray either to try and get that health back. Yeah, I mean, he's going to challenge that with a Wake Up Rekka to go straight through. Match point for JNS.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, tries to whip punish. That's a no, that could have definitely been a whip punish from Kotal Khan. Give it again. I mean, Brixbro is just getting a low Rekka every time. At this point, if he's never doing it, you have to just start respecting the overhead option. Oh, back 4. I think that was back 1-4 that didn't quite come out. Brixbro has no breaker. Is he going to go for Wake Up Armor, though? Oh, he doesn't even have a chance to. Has to break. Now he has nothing to fight back with. This comeback is extremely difficult, and JNS is going to move on, sending Brixbro to the lower bracket. Good showing, though. I mean, JNS is showing us some really, just generally solid Tarkatan play at the moment. This guy knows how to play Alien, and we can definitely see that. Guys are going to turn their pads off and move on. We can hear sound effects. We heard it, but we didn't see it. So in our winners side, we have Aquari in the winners side. We have Yuppei. We have JNS. So we have Cutthroat Kano. We have Cutthroat Kano, Demolition Sonya, and Tarkatan Alien. What a surprise that is in our higher end bracket. So I mean, that's these characters. I mean, obviously aside from Alien, because Alien's kind of always been that way. These characters that they've undergone a lot of changes in the eyes of the community, because Sonya was always considered by some to be really good, but not a lot of people had access to fighting Demolition early on. Kano, the same sort of deal. There was always been Kano players, but most of them played Cybernetic and just kind of left Cutthroat to its own devices until it got a couple of changes. Cutthroat's, for the most part, the mix-up's always been the same. He's always had damage buff, he's always had good frames, he's always had good normals, and he's always had the 50-50s. So Cutthroat's kind of, I'm not going to say he's been unchanged, because he has undergone some buffs here and there, but for the most part, the game plan, the knockdown game has kind of been the same. It's the aggressiveness that has been changed about Cutthroat. Yeah. Now you have the safe slash. It pretty much just completely opens up his potential to be aggressive, because he can just go right in, throw something out and block, chuck the knife slash on the end of it, and then the mix-up of armor or no armor. But you always could have done that. The mix-up is do safe slash, and then condition them with meter burn upball so they want to press buttons after it, and then your upball's going to chew it up. Make them block after being -5, and you get a 50-50 on it. You could do that with Kano before. You could just do upball after anything on block at all, and it would still, as long as it was safe, you'd still get the same mix-up that we're getting now. That is actually really not that different. So it was all about just conditioning them to block after situations they might be able to press buttons. He could always do that. Yeah. He just now can do the slash after basically anything. Oh, I hear Aaron Black being selected. This could be quite interesting. We don't see Aaron Black that much these days. I mean, it's pretty much, it was all Outlaw back in the day. Sonic Fox kind of starting that trend, I think, without a doubt. And then he played Gunslinger, and then we saw a lot of Gunslinger. Yep. He doesn't really play Marksman. I spoke to Sonic Fox, and I said, why would you ever use Marksman then? He says, to make your 50-50 safe. That's pretty much the only reason you do it. So it's going to be Jeep versus Juicy Joe. So I believe they might be teammates, considering they are from the same clan tag we've got here, but I mean, that's the problem with having to fight. Oh, we just talked about Marksman. He's going to go with Marksman Aaron Black. That's the problem with having to fight your teammates in tournament. Like, only one player can win a tournament. If you've got multiple friends and teammates entering the same, then you're going to have to fight each other eventually. Hellfire Scorpion, another character we saw an absolute ton of in the Season 3 Pro League. Just constantly. Especially EU. We had like a different Scorpion every week.
Round 1, fight.
Now, are they going to button check or are they going to go straight in? They are going to go straight in. Oh wow, tags forward. Well, misses the confirm, but still gets his execution on point with the cancels. Nice hit confirm on the meter burn there just to get that full conversion. Oh, I didn't have the stamina to run cancel. That's very unfortunate. Full combo. Yeah, that's going to be big damage into restand. Here comes Scorpion. Hellfire. Just that pressure. Incredibly strong. 45% off an overhead. Nice. Good damage. Into restand too. Like, that's not where it ends. Meter burn flames. No, he's going to run in. Strong round from Juicy Joe. That was very tidy execution as well. Very tidy execution. Oh, staggers it into the low. Catches him. I actually really like that because you always... Because 214 has a gap that you can armor through now, the 2-1 stagger is incredibly likely. If the opponent's waiting for a 2-1 stagger, doing 2-1, which is +2 on block, into the overhead or low, is a good mix-up.
Oh, puts his lines in between, and Juicy Joe's going to get a full confirm again. Spencer Bar.
Yeah, that's going to drop. Spear. Caught the 2-1 too low. If you catch it too low, that spear is going to whiff, and you get fully punished if the opponent isn't ready.
Okay, so down one, no confirm, and then wake up meterless slide. Juicy Joe wants to keep momentum as much as his favour as possible.
Oh no! Yeah, that's a bad whiff. Juicy Joe is going to take game number 1.
That was a really strong round from him.
Yeah, he played really well.
He was blocking every 50-50. I don't think he got hit by one of them the entire match.
Apart from, I think, the very beginning. He finally got tagged at the very beginning. So Jeep, in this kind of 2 out of 3 setting, you have to, on the fly adaptation, we see character swaps a lot in 3 out of 5 settings, where someone will lose the first 2 games and will then go, right, this clearly isn't working, and I'm going to switch it up. In a 2 out of 3 setting, you don't have that same luxury because, I mean, how much data can you gather after 1 game? I mean, it's very limited.
It's gone back to Marksman. A little bit of a costume change, but not too relevant.
It's not going good, guys. I need to give myself a Mohawk. It's the only way.
It's going to Mad Max it up.
I like Hellfire. I think Hellfire is definitely one of the strong characters that isn't really sort of looked into too much.
Okay, this time. I mean, 31% damage for that. Not bad. Oh, introduction throw, but doesn't get full punish.
Yeah, G blocking low. He's always going to be waiting for that low option, not fuzzying the overhead, and also not trying to armor through the 2-1-4 gap. Oh no, bad use. No punish though.
Oh, he gets the low again.
I believe there is actually a gap in between the 50-50 and the swipe. You make it safe by run cancelling rather than just going straight for the uppercut. That's going to be a full confirm. Jeep having to break slightly later on. Juicy Joe though still sitting on 2 bars of meter.
I like how Jeep waited for Joe to use the meat blade double low. He wanted to get the bar out of him first, but still going to take Juicy Joe to match point.
Yeah, I think Juicy Joe's looking really strong at the moment. Just kind of being all over Jeep, and he's got a lot of good blocks. A lot of good blocks from Joe right now. Oh, full whiff on that. Whiff down 2. Nice punish on that.
Oh, meter burn to the aura.
And obviously the meter burn aura is going to increase the damage of his grab as well. Oh no, that's going to be safe. Jeep isn't going to build meter for a while.
Just trading pokes after pokes, but right now Jeep has chipped damage away from death against Hellfire.
Nice challenge on the down 4. He has a mountain to climb if he wants to pull the round back though.
Just little bits of damage here and there, nothing too substantial. Gets the 50-50 again. And there's the punish he needs. He cannot let this go to waste.
Oh no! He drops it. Wait a minute, he's still here. And he has stamina, but he drops it again!
Oh, that's heartbreaking for Jeep. 2 opportunities to win, and he gets cow chops as well.
He's going to cow chops though. And he gets the slide! That was a scramble if I've ever seen one.
Now, I mean, Jeep just, he prayed and a miracle happened.
Unfortunately, he is going to get tagged by the low. Juicy Joe is going to spend the bar just to get the increased damage, and that's going to be helped by Aura to restand for sure. Drops the standing 1, but doesn't matter too much. Still gets the run cancel regardless, and that's going to be another full whiff punish. Juicy Joe, here he comes. One more touch after this is going to win the game.
Absolutely. Joe's being so aggressive right now because he's making all the right reads, and it's working so much right now. With 36%, all this chip damage as well.
That's going to be meter burn Hellfire into game over. Doesn't even need it. He's going to move on. The thing is, in that situation, one thing we never see a lot of the time after grab is meter burn flame. It would have done it. He didn't have the health. We almost never see Scorpion players
he may have just been fearing, like, you could have done it too late and he got hit by the slide for it, but I don't know. Hindsight's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is indeed. So that's that. So in our sort of upper end of the winners, I believe this is... I haven't got the bracket in front of me, but
there's no use assuming because we're probably right.
But no, it's winners bracket. So it's kind of like there's 16 players here. And then moved on to a sort of top 8 scenario.
But we don't know if anyone particularly got a bye or if there are any situations like that, so...
Well, either way, in our winners bracket, that means we have Hellfire Scorpion, Cutthroat Kano, Demo Sonya, and Tarkhan Alien. So this is going to be quite an interesting
What's that? Hellfire Scorpion doing well in an EU tournament? That's a surprise.
We can't get away from Scorpion. Every single time there's an EU tournament, there is always at least one good Scorpion there.
To be fair, I love watching a good Scorpion. I always have done. Even an MK9, MK3, UMK3... Every MK that's been played competitively, I have really enjoyed watching Scorpion.
Do you know the funny thing about Scorpion though is that a lot of people talk about characters being basically like So they talk about how Vortexes and sort of like very 50-50 heavy characters. Scorpion in MK9 was the most Vortexy 50-50 character in the whole game.
He had the only Vortex, didn't he?
I believe he had the only true Vortex. Like, he had an overhead that comboed, he had a low that comboed, but every single option was unsafe. There was not a single thing he could do in his Vortex to make the loopable Vortex safe on block. Everything was punishable. The back 2 pop-up was punishable, the forward 3, which was the low kick, was a single hit. You had to hit confirm it into spear. There was nothing you could do. I mean, kind of funny how you sound like the originator of the MK9 or Mortal Kombat Vortex, and he sucked because of it, because everything was really unsafe.
But that was... If punishers weren't so hard in MK9, he would have been a lot better, though.
Yeah, I mean, that was a game with 80% Cyrax punishes.
Exactly. That was, you know, guess right 3 or 4 times in a Vortex to win a round, or have it blocked once against a Cyrax, or have it blocked once against you know, a Cabal, and you're then, you know, dealing with that in full screen.
So we're going to have Piercing Melina versus Demo Sonya, it sounds like.
So some more losers bracket action, looks like.
Margin's going to be using Piercing Melina once again. And I think it's Yer. Yer will be the Sonya player. If
Awesome.
memory serves me right.
I believe so. I assume they're going to go in some kind of button check, so we have to see. Okay, so it's going to be best of 5 from this point onwards, so back to the standard format, which I'm sure you guys will be happy to hear.
Yeah, so here we go. There's going to be, it sounds like the guys are already playing.
No, it's all button checks.
They're button checking. They looked quite into it there, and I can hear much action. But yeah, as soon as these guys are ready, I think we'll be good to go.
You say Goro's got as much shadow on his face as the players have. It looks like Goro's actually there. It's like Goro is the tournament admin.
He's just sitting in the background saying, right guys, good to go.
Give him his 4 thumbs up in the background. 4 thumbs up. 1 thumbs up is a button check. 2 thumbs up is controller problems. 3 is how many games in the set, and 4 is okay, now we can play. So
It
almost
does.
ready to go.
Foot to your ass.
This is quite a long button check.
Now here's a genuine question that I've always wondered. Swearing on commentary, usually a no-no. But what if the characters in game do it?
Well, you can't really help it.
Face
Johnny
the
Cage?
light of
Johnny Cage with some of his new intros, I mean, you can't really avoid that.
I mean,
They have to skip it. You must skip the intro.
What if that happened though?
I don't know. I mean, to be fair, it's a game where people get like their heads ripped off and stuff. It's a very violent game.
True. What, as if we don't know that by now.
Yeah, well, just in case people were wondering.
PSA, Mortal Kombat X is quite a graphic video game.
Contains graphic violence and gore.
Looks like we are actually good to go. Yeah, the players are getting in. There's that forward 2 to start things off. Oh no, but gets the demolition sequence to start things off.
And that's going to go in for the safe reload again. I mean, that's one of the things about Demo Sonya, but you kind of have to trade. Sometimes you have to trade damage for just getting the safe grenade reload because the grenade is so important. Oh no, tagged by another mix-up. Oh no, grenade does a little bit too far away, doesn't do the close version. Yeah, did the wrong kind of grenade there. Would have comboed if it had just gone for the close grenade, but round 1's going to go to Yer regardless.
Round 2, fight.
So 0-0, we are here looking. Round 1 goes to Yer. Margin back to the corner once again.
Oh, that conversion though, big damage, 52%.
Oh, Wake Up X-Rayed and punished. I mean, Wake Up Meter Burn Telekick would have done the exact same thing, but more damage and left him with 2 bars.
That's what I'm saying though, it's meter management. It's seeing something like this and go, if I think you're going to go for a reload, then I'm just going to go for meter burn instead because it will just give you a full combo rather than just an X-ray by itself.
Oh! Wow. And with no grenades as well. Really, really strong.
That was a really, really good game number 1 though from Yer. Looks a lot more comfortable just being able to do his thing.
So, nice game 1. Let's go to Yer. Looking into our second now. If Margin does... Oh, but it's 3 out of 5 now, so we're going to be back to the standard format. There's a little bit more time to adapt and see what's going on.
He's going to spend a grenade, go for the knockdown into the safe reload. I don't think Yer minds being full screen against Margin at all. I mean, one thing we haven't really seen from Margin is some kind of full screen control. You know, that neutral dominance that Piercing normally likes to adopt so well. Oh no, gets hit again, but goes in for the low, doesn't hit confirm into the launcher though. That's definitely one thing Aquari does a lot more than Yer, is when he sees the low connect with no grenades, he hit confirms into the launcher instead.
Oh wow, I guess I'm not sure what that normally is. That's one thing, we're just not seeing a lot of specials out of Margin, that's the problem.
No pain, no gain.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the issues, that that's what defines Piercing, you know, that we haven't seen a single back 1-2 either. Gets a jump in. Ah, stands back. I'm kind of getting the vibe that Margin is kind of just sort of here for the experience. Just kind of just sort of turn up and enter.
I mean, we're used to that happen from time to time. Let's not forget, DreamHack is a competitor.
Yeah, for sure. Oh no, he gets tagged by the grenade again. That's actually, Martian isn't breaking. Hang on a minute, he's not using his breaker.
We need to see players are standing up. What's going on? I apologise for the miscommunication, but it appears that we are still 2 out of 3. Bum bum bum.
It's fine. The matches are still, we still have some good matches lined up, which I'm looking forward to seeing. The question is, who's next?
I'm sure we'll find out very, very soon. We're actually getting quite far into this now.
Yeah?
Surprisingly.
Well, it's double elim. Some matches, I believe, are being played off stream. Either that or some of them are doing casuals. But it's going to be interesting to see who comes up next. I think, for me, personally, my pick for Grand Finals will be Yuppei and Mr. Aquari. However, I'm actually really interested to see how either of those guys do against this alien.
I mean, Tarkatan is Tarkatan, but if it's a good player with it, then it's very difficult to manage. So when we saw Yuppei struggling against it before in season finals, obviously, his first opponent was CR's Dragon, and that was.
But you know the thing about that though, when we saw their intro, we saw those intro videos where you had Yuppei was saying in his intro piece about Dragon. However, no matter how good Alien is, I feel like the matchup is not going to be a factor there. Because the reality is, Kano versus Alien, I think, is an even matchup. Because Alien can enforce what they want to do, but there is more reads to be taken because of the full combo punishes of Cutthroat Kano, and the fact that also Kano gets the meatless punish as well for an up, the flip. The meatless up ball does punish flip as well.
It's not a huge punish. It's not a massive damage, but if you could, it does more damage than his does on block, right? So it's still not worth him doing that flip. But the thing about Tarkatan is Tarkatan doesn't have to do the flip to keep his pressure safe. He can go into the staggered wreckers instead. Obviously, that's not 100% safe, but we see it players get away with it more than they get punished for it. So in terms of the meta, you are going to get a bunch of them on block.
Do I see a shark turning up? Our Kung Lao player?
I believe we do have
stepping up to the loser's bracket plate, ready to play.
Well, he's actually been playing a bunch on the casual setups to the side as well.
I think it's probably worth just practicing. Execution hasn't really been his strong point in this tournament, so I think using those casual setups to just kind of get your combos down, and especially the 4-4 link. I mean, if you're going to be playing for that much money, get max damage on every single touch, practice it every time, and then just go out and play.
In his last match we saw of his last set, he actually did really well. And
because he got them. Because he got the confirm.
The adjustment was made, and the adjustment was just sort out the execution, and he managed to do it. So if he can still do that now, I expect to do very well. Because his read's on point. You could tell what he was trying to do. It was just, he did the hard work. The hard bit is reading. The hard bit is baiting them.
Especially his Lao one. I mean, you don't have access to kind of like a traditional 50-50 as such. So the hard part of opening someone up with Kung Lao was already done. The execution should just be muscle memory by that point onwards.
So you do the hard work, and the execution should be the muscle memory bit. So if it's that way around, then, difficult.
Indeed. Wow. This is crazy. You guys can't really see it, but this venue is pretty nuts. We're in the kind of like, I suppose, the expo part of this event. We're kind of surrounded by cool stuff.
It's been really good so far.
I like all the branding around. I'm happy that Sub-Zero finally got his chance to be in the promotional stuff. Because I mean, during season 1, it was all last year. It was all that one picture of Scorpion. It was all Scorpion. I mean, to be fair, Scorpion's pretty, he's sick, but.
Well, now you've got, I mean, in the Pro League, you get Scorpion staring at you, and now you've got Jason Voorhees.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people. Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? I mean, he's right behind me. In Pro League, I had Scorpion just going, ready to go. We've got the entire, you guys can't see it again, we have the entire of KP2 on this branding wall. Got a Triborg over there. I wish I was sitting behind Triborg. There should be all.
You mean in front of Triborg?
Yes, there should be all Triborg behind instead. How about that?
It should just be it should be the 4 Triborgs.
I'd do that. I'd love that. I'd make it myself. I'd cut them out of the model viewer.
Get some Pritt stick. Nice little safety scissors.
Stick them in. Right, so I believe a bracket has been placed to your side. Or a
5 starts with Aquari and Juicy Joe.
So when we move on to our next
sorry for the confusion, but we're going to be moving to best of 5 as of Mr. Aquari and Juicy Joe. So I assume
which would be I assume that's top 8, right? That would sort of be like at the very least that would be the top 8 point, where that would be quite far on into our winners bracket.
Okay, cool, no worries. Well, regardless, as long as the later end of the tournament is best out of 5, that's the most important thing, right? And that it looks like that we're going to be doing that for you as well, which is cool. Also, shouts to Logan Summer and F Word, our token friends from the UK commentary buddies. They're here doing their thing at DreamHack as well. which is all
Yeah.
cool.
Just saw him over there. I just saw him over there. They've moved on. They've moved on now. So, before we get this match underway, while we get set up, it's going to be, so it's going to be Aaron Black versus Tempest Lau. There's going to be another interesting match because, I mean, one thing we didn't see was the safety of marksman Aaron Black comes from run cancelling the shots, right? It's run cancelling that which makes it -5, which makes everything safe and not punishable.
-5 isn't great, but it's safe. It's at least safe.
But if you're going to go for a 50-50 just straight into the marksman swipe, which we've seen Jeep go for, that's not safe. There is a gap there. Like, I wonder if Tempest Lau would, by pure safety, be able to meter burn spin, but I reckon he can even meterless spin some of those holes. Because some of these cancel, you don't even cancel, some of these swipes, you can actually just hit him with normal before it even comes out. So Lau surely should be able to meet the spin.
God damn, these sound effects from Marksman are just intense. That's a clean jump in.
Yeah, gets the overhead as well. Hits confirm into the meter burn shot. Goes in for the side to reposition, but I'm not sure. Put himself in the corner. Yeah, that's a full whiff punish. He's going to go for the safety right there just to get damage on the table into hard knockdown.
Oh, does the walk back shot go into the orbiting hat? I like the usage.
Oh no, that's unfortunately, as Aaron Black, sometimes when you get that executional error, you do accidentally get the cow chops instead of your string.
Oh, uses 2 bars on this. Big damage coming in. Opts to break to keep himself safe and gets a full overhead.
Drop kick, boys, right in the face.
Round 2, fight.
He's running straight hat. Oh no, and he gets a clean jump in, just catching the down 4. Full hit confirm into slide. Now, unfortunately, in this situation, yeah, eating a straight roll wake up spin as well. Drops the combo though.
The problem is Captain Chuck is not run cancelling the standing 4 before the spin, so he's not actually close enough for the spin to connect.
A lot of trade-offs for the down 1. I mean, both these characters lack really sort of, well, I guess with the exception of Kung Lao forward 2. Aaron Black notoriously struggles as his lack of mids. Quite a problem.
But Kung Lao definitely not a character with that problem.
Yeah, I mean, his forward 2, fantastic mid.
Back 3 as well.
Yeah.
He has options. But Jeep's going to take that first match quite convincing. Sharks, again, his execution actually isn't the problem in this match. I think it's just he's actually just getting hit by a lot of straight up 50-50s.
Fight.
Now, in this matchup though, if you block all, that was really risky. Just doing the jump in on anticipation of Jeep letting go of the button was successful, but doesn't get a lot of damage.
Whereas the multiple overhead, it's tricky to block in a 2 out of 3 setting.
He tries to go for the slight increase of damage. If you're on the corner, you can get multiple swipes there just for increased damage, but I mean, does drop it, leaving damage on the table once again, and is in the corner against Tempest Lau. Not a fun place to be.
To get out.
Best offense.
Oh, and he gets hit by another 50-50, but Jeep goes in for the full string, not confident that it's connecting.
Breaks it, keeps himself in. Oh, tries to whip punish with a dive kick, but goes clean over him, unfortunately. Wow, that just collides with the orbiting hat totally.
Oh, tags him with the low.
Oh, Beeler's wake up spin to get out and a hard knockdown.
That was an MK9 spin. That was definitely a Mortal Kombat 9 spin.
Oh no!
Dive kick, he could have dive kicked, he could have jumped back too. Delays it, goes for the grab, but he has no meter to get the pop-up. Hang on a minute, still alive.
Oh my word. It is not every day you see the chip damage from a down 2 take a round.
Slice him, absolutely. Spending a bar just to get the damage again.
Oh wow, gets hit by the last hit. I mean, to be fair, taking that hit isn't bad. If he's not turning it into slide, then you are going to be clean out of that pressure.
There is one thing I really want to observe. We haven't actually seen a single shot run cancel from Jeep at all. Not a single run cancel.
Oh, meter burn spin on wake up. Is he going to be able to... Can't get the run cancel because he's standing on cow drops.
That was actually really unfortunate. That was kind of like a situational... well, that's a situational place you just don't expect to be in. Gets tagged by the overhead again. Drops the combo though. Captain Shark still alive. Hit by the 50-50. Anyway, match point Jeep.
Wow, not the first time we've seen Jeep's combo drop. Not cost him the round though.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think Jeep's getting very fortunate.
Meterless interactable for a preemptive anti-air, but it works. Clean 13% damage. Oh, whiffs.
A lot of patience there from Jeep, just blocking after orbiting hat. Good call.
Oh, misses the special though.
Well, I don't think he went for the slide right there because he didn't want to get put in the corner. He wanted to keep Shark in the corner. Just looking really good though. Shark has him in the corner. If he just gets 1 or 2 tags, it's looking really good. Jeep has built the bar now, which means if he gets tagged, he is going to be in danger. Goes in for the slide, though. Jumps clean over. Could have been a full punish if he predicted it, but tagged to jump anyway.
That's bad for Captain Chuck. He hasn't got anywhere near a breaker, but drops the throw. NJP could have been bad. Down 2, and he had to finish things off. Captain Shark is eliminated. Jeep will move on in the loser's bracket.
That's, I mean, we haven't actually seen Jeep go for a single run cancel.
Maybe he just doesn't.
I wonder why.
He might just not do it, really. I mean,
but why not? If you're going to go for 50-50s, and if you're doing 50-50s and you're not going to run cancel them to make them safe,
they are safe for the flip. The flip's like -2.
Yeah, but there's gaps there. I mean, granted, these gaps are not being interrupted.
That's why.
Which is very surprising. I'm very surprised we haven't seen a single person try and interrupt
Are
that.
there gaps though? I don't know for certain.
I strongly think that marksman has got gaps when you go for either the.
But to sort of back up your point, on hit you get a full combo. On block it's safe. Why not just run cancel every time? Why not? On hit it's going to combo, and on block you're going to be safe.
And if you run cancel, you can. Thing is, if you run cancel, you see it connect, run cancel the 50-50, 2-1-1 into swipe. Like, that's meatless damage. You know,
if that combos, it's quite difficult comboing from it. That's the thing.
If you main marksman though, I mean, if you main marksman, you accept what the variation is built upon.
For me, it's a question of not actually knowing what works and what doesn't, because I see marksman so few and far between.
Well, that's why we're saying, like, are there gaps? Are there not gaps? Because you never see marksman. Like, I know from watching Foxy fight Use for Blue during Season 1, the days of Year 1 of Mortal Kombat, Use for Blue used to play marksman. I saw Kung Lao armor gaps every time, all the time. Like, I know there are gaps in marksman. I'm just not 100% sure where. But, I mean, we haven't even seen it attempted yet, so I guess it doesn't even matter. The gaps may as well not be there.
So we're going to go into best of 5 as of Mr. Aquari versus Juicy Joe. So I actually do believe that will be winner's bracket. It will be Aquari versus Juicy Joe, and then...
Oh, we get to see the alien run back.
And then the old Kano alien match.
That's going to be exciting.
We haven't seen the long time ago that was MKX Season 3 Finals. Only it wasn't long ago at all. It was like a week.
Yeah, it was like a week ago. Isn't that kind of funny how...
Well, what day is it now? What time zone are we in?
I don't know. I've kind of lost track. I mean, the dates are right there. So it's 18th of June for the Nordic qualifier.
Is it? Hang on.
Yeah, because we travelled. We were in LA yesterday. We did that European. We did that America to European thing where we've skipped a day.
It's the 18th of June.
We've literally skipped a day entirely. So I'm like, what day is it again? What is the date? I can't remember. All this travel, crazy stuff.
Saturday?
Yeah, Sunday is the finals. Tomorrow.
Yeah. So it was like 6 days ago because the finals were last. No. Yeah, it is a week ago because the finals were last Saturday. Sorry, guys. We've globally missed a day through 18 hours of travel yesterday.
That was quite a long day of travel.
It was a bit.
Burbank in the morning, Sweden the following afternoon. The next day. Woo!
I try not to think about it.
That was a lot of flying. Right, we're going to get our next match set up, but again, for the benefit of those of you at home that have just tuned in, this is the Mortal Kombat XL Cup Nordic qualifier live from DreamHack in Sweden, where we're well underway. We have a whole bunch of our winners matches decided. Coming up, we're going to have Jupe versus, I think, JFN, I believe. Aquari versus Juicy Joe. So we Hellfire Scorpion versus Demolition Sonya, a matchup we saw tons of during the ESL Season 3 European/CIS Pro League. And tune in tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. I believe it's a similar time, where we're going to have the international finals for the Mortal Kombat XL Cup, where all of the strongest international players will be present, ready to play, offline to prove who the best player is, winning this fantastic trophy and a chunky prize pot of a fair few euros. So the players that are going to be there tomorrow, we're going to have Foxy Grandpa, Madzin, Azadamazi, Nivek, Tekken Master, whoever wins this, like, tons of good players.
It's not every day that I see a trophy that makes me jealous. I wish I could win it.
I know, I quite like that.
I can't stop staring at it.
Oh, Yuppei is coming up.
So if this is the same... Is this best of 5 or 3? Because I believe it's the same point in the tournament. So it should be the same.
This should be a winner's bracket match. I mean, Yuppei hasn't been sent to losers, so...
So just quickly. Best of 5. This one is best of 5. Wonderful. Excellent. We're getting there. We're getting there bit by bit. But this is going to be a good match. Best of 5. It's going to be top 8. We are, in fact, in top 8 of the tournament.
We are in top 8 territory. So this is going to be quite interesting. They're on. This pretty much means then that these guys might be in opposite ends of the bracket.
Well,
when it comes to
I would assume so.
Aquari and Yuppie. So I mean, the Aquari and Yuppie winners finals is quite likely.
We'll see. We'll see. Yuppie has to beat JNS first.
This is going to be interesting. This is going to be incredibly interesting. Because, right, so we saw Yuppie face off against CR Dragon in the Season 3 finals. It was Alien versus Cutthroat Kano, the exact same matchup we saw. 3-1. It was 3-1 to Dragon. However, that's because Dragon was incredibly versed in the Kano matchup. So the question is, are we going to see the same factor of a matchup here, or is Yuppie going to be able to go nuts because he's way more familiar after all those casualties he had with Dragon in preparation for the tournament?
It's a button check because Yuppie's picked variation as Kano. I was wondering why it was green.
So he is going to go straight back once his buttons are good to go. Let's not forget, guys, when there is so much on the line, I mean, there's only one person who's going to qualify from this tournament, and that's the winner. I mean, this is one of those situations where someone that has already qualified is not present. I mean, we saw some of these other tournaments where good players would travel that had already qualified and it would come down to 2nd or 3rd place. This is not one of those cases.
I was about to say, does Yuppie really want to restart match when he's playing variationless Kano?
I don't even know what moves Variationless has.
I was going to say variationless Cutthroat because I haven't seen anything but Cutthroat in so long now.
Right, so yeah, this is going to be Tarkhan Alien versus Cutthroat. This matchup is definitely seemed to be even, aka 5-5. Both characters have stuff for each other's tech, you know? Like, Tarkhan has pressure, but has to be very careful with how he establishes that with the reversal game and the safety and the punishing that Cutthroat can do.
Oh, and there's the overhead. JNS seems to really favour that overhead in the record pressure.
Now,
there's the counter poke.
Going into this immediately, Yuppie is going to put the fear into JNS's head to not press buttons after a block slash. Oh, and there's a punish.
Doesn't get a full combo, but at least has the corner. Oh, staggers it.
Full combo and Yuppie takes round number 1. Now this is the Yuppie we're almost always familiar with seeing. And even at the Season 3 finals when we saw Yuppie put on a display, it was when he got aggression. Like, that life bar just went down.
Oh, that's a 50-50. Opts to break. One more touch could kill him though. Yuppie has almost 3 bars available to him.
A little bit reluctant for the anti-air though.
Oh, double hitting.
Wow, double hitting armor. That's going to armor break it. Yuppie goes under pressure. That's a damage buff. JNS is going to die.
Jumps the combo. That was 100% going to be dead, but that is still going to be absolutely a dead JNS.
Well, I mean, that's it. JNS was already dead. He got the damage buff. He got the 50-50. I mean, he was very fortunate that he dropped it. So is JNS going to go with... Is he going to go to a different character?
Sub-Zero.
Oh, wow. He changed from Alien. I mean... Was it a comfort thing? Is JNS... I mean, would he have played Grandmaster since the beginning and made the switch to Alien after KP2? This could be a comfort pick, because I mean, I don't think that's a matchup thing that caused him to just get hit. Yuppie just did what Yuppie does, which is extreme aggression and rushdown.
Well, we have seen Yuppie seriously struggle against Mads in Sub-Zero before, a lot actually in the Pro League, but I'm not sure if that's more of a matchup thing or just, you know, more Yuppie versus Madsen more than it was Kano versus Sub-Zero, if that makes sense.
JNS, he does spot the 50-50. Oh no, the damage buff is still available. Oh my god!
Now he at least has the corner, but this is Grandmaster. If Yuppie doesn't break, he is seriously going to take some serious pressure. And oh wow, airball while mid-air.
That was actually quite risky as well. I mean, if JNS...
It was very risky, especially against Grandmaster.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been a back 1-2 into freeze back into the cornery position. He would have had to break just to not get put in the corner, which, you know, as Kano, you kind of like that meter. Wow, going straight through. Nice punish on that clone.
Oh, Andy cross up down too.
Now, Yuppie, one thing to bear in mind here is that JNS is still challenging the block slash. So I think that's not the first time we're going to see Yuppie go for a counter poke after that. Oh, he gets hit by the 50-50. He's going to build a breaker right at the very end. Is he going to do it? He is indeed. Has to break.
Oh wow, I mean, what do you do in that situation? Just absolute destruction.
This is probably the most dominant tournament I think I've ever seen Yuppie play in. I mean, he is... I mean, we'll see later, but you can tell right now that Yuppie is the Nordic territorial player right now to take on. His success in the Pro League, making it into the Season 3 finals, getting that top 8 spot, taking out Toxin, taking out Perfect Legend. I mean, and just this dominant fashion we're seeing him playing at the moment. No joke. Yuppie is no joke. Oh, and again, there's a counter poke. JNS, I mean, the down 3 on hit, is it worth it? Is it worth trying to do that for the 30% corner carry into hard knockdown?
And yet he tried it again. And Yuppie had 2 bars.
And you'll notice as well, when Yuppie landed that mid-screen Kano ball, 3 forward dashes just to push you in the corner.
Wow.
Oh. That's actually an adaptation I think Yuppie is making. He's no longer doing the run, he's doing 3 forward dashes to save his stamina.
Yeah, it's working for him.
Oh no! Gets the trade, JNS. He opts not to put him in the corner though.
Oh, well, wake up down 3 to chop that back too. Oh, there's the counter poke, but good tech from JNS to keep him from losing this round. Because his problem is, like, just like this, he's already put himself in the corner.
Oh, Yuppie goes for the Kano ball, just challenge. Siege doesn't connect, goes for the cancel, catches the overhead again. JNS has to break that.
Oh, doesn't
Jump over. Was he not confident because he was caught low?
Well, unfortunately, Yuppie saying, no, I'm putting you straight back there, my friend. Hard knockdown once again. Damage buff territory. One more touch is going to kill him. Plus frames, catches him jumping out.
Oh no, it's game over. JNS is going to get sent to the lower bracket. Yuppie with a very, very convincing 3-0. Moving on into the winner's bracket. And a fatality. We always... Yuppie never fatalities, man. Oh, we can hear it once again.
So, does it mean Yuppie is in winners finals now?
Because that was top 8. Was it good or bad that we could only hear that fatality there?
I mean, we've seen them all enough.
You just know what happens.
But you forget about the sounds most of the time, and then you start listening to them again out of nowhere.
But yeah, that does mean that Yuppie moves on into winners finals, where he is going to face off against the winner between Mr. Aquari and Juicy Joe. Isn't Juicy Joe one of Yuppie's training partners? I can't remember.
I actually don't know.
If he was from Finland, it would be UCO.
UCO.
How about that?
I like it.
That'd have been pretty cool.
So
call him that from now on.
So Yuppie is in winners finals. Should we see Yuppie versus Aquari? How do you see that going?
I personally, I think Yuppie is playing on just complete top form at the moment, right? We've seen elements of Aquari where he's getting these little combo drops here and there. Yuppie is playing a lot tidier than Aquari is right now. And I honestly feel like Yuppie might be even a little bit more comfortable. He's going into this now knowing that he is an incredibly dominant European player.
But Aquari is playing amazingly well today as well. Like just the reactions.
I easily foresee a 3-2. Either way, I think it could be a 3-2 for sure.
I'll be very surprised.
The thing is, Tekken Master playing so many different characters and Alien being so strong. I mean,
I'd be very
if
surprised.
you are a multi-character specialist, how could you not play Alien as well? I mean, it would just make sense to have him in your roster of characters, right?
Of course. I mean, if you're willing to do that, to just pick up new characters on the fly, then why not?
No, it looks like we are going to be going into a lower bracket match. I think it was one of Yuppie's friends. He's given him an Injustice shirt. Yuppie definitely got that from E3. Injustice 2! Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for Injustice 2.
Who will be the gorilla god of Gorilla Grodd? That's what I want to know.
Omega K in the UK. We'll make it. We'll make it happen.
He'll make it happen.
Dude, I can't wait to watch more high-level Gorilla Grodd. I mean, we didn't even scratch
more,
the
indicating
surface.
I even remotely scratched the surface.
We didn't even. That's it. We didn't even touch on how much depth that game has.
Well, the build wasn't designed for it, right? It was to show that the game exists, and for a build like that, it was so fun.
So Yer has indeed moved on. Into the lower end of the bracket. So, what match is up next? Is it not? I'm very confused, Mustard. I'm very confused. We'll find out.
Well, it should be Jer versus Jeep. So, getting Jer back, perhaps? No, because Jeep.
Well, Jer is currently sitting down.
Where is Jeep?
So I'm assuming we have to wait on Jeep. I can't see him. I can't see Jeep.
I assume it's Jeep. to finish.
I think they might be trying to change matches due to player availability, but I don't think everyone is currently around. I think that's what's going on at the moment. Just waiting. I can see Aquari stepping up to the plate. Wait, I think, are we switching out with Aquari? Aquari versus Juicy Joe, you think would be the next match as it's a winner's bracket, you know?
Regardless, we'll find out for you guys and girls at home momentarily. As soon as we know, you will know. The important thing is we're progressing through. We're finding out who's going to be the Nordic qualifier, because today's tournament is a means to an end. This is not where it ends. Tomorrow we see the international top players from the MKXL Cup from all over the international territories around the world coming together to find out who's the best.
Yeah, indeed. And, you know, just this Nordic qualifier is going to just provide that final player to give us some really good games. I mean, I'd like to see Yuppei, and I think Aquari would do really well. Yuppei is just an insanely good... I mean, like, after seeing him play so many times online, it's definitely apparent that Yuppei plays better offline than online.
I feel like him qualifying for Season 3 Finals unlocked something in him. To just make him play as good as he plays now. Because Yuppei has always been an amazing
But,
gamer.
like, Yuppei would play well. However, like, seeing him now, I don't know what happened, but seeing him in the Season 3 Finals and seeing him today, this is a way stronger Yuppei than I've ever seen online in any of the Pro
A
League.
big thing about Yuppei is his execution now.
His execution is
Incredible.
phenomenally good with Kano. You almost never see Yuppei drop combos anymore. Like, never. And as Cutthroat, that's big damage, that's hard knockdown, it's damage buff, it's 50-50s.
Yeah, I mean, giving someone with good execution, Kano, who's going to get some of the highest damage in the game, some of the highest, I mean, I say some of, Cutthroat Kano has the highest practical damage off of 50-50s in the entire game.
Absolutely. And it goes in, I mean, it doesn't vortex as such, but hard knockdowns, you know, and he's got good pressure, they're safe.
Into
safe.
armor breaking, into more pressure, into just to safety, like,
Sonya
I don't know. Like we say over and over again, Kano just kind of ticks all the boxes.
So, this is a matchup that, I mean, when's the last time we saw this? I believe it was when we saw, wow, I think a matchup I remember is Harry Nightmare taking on Yin Manene, maybe? Back in the day, Yin Manene, week number 1 of the Pro League, taking out Harry Nightmare, giving us a really good display.
I mean, but that was 2 months ago now, so you would think the game has evolved a bit by then. Okay, button check time as well.
Handled that well.
Shout out to Sonya talking trash and then just getting swiftly kicked in the face, by the way.
Right, so these guys are going to have their button checks good to go.
So, winners bracket action. Winner moves on to winners finals where they'll play against Yuppei. And Juicy Joe's going for Tremor, Aftershock Tremor.
I mean, oh, well, you would probably think that Tremor gets the forward 1 punish, right? Forward 1 punish on dive kick. Aftershock, though, I mean, you would almost think against Sonya, maybe Crystalline would be good.
Maybe Juicy Joe doesn't play Crystalline. I've only seen him play Aftershock today.
Yeah, I mean, it's that toss up between.
Oh wow, there's the air-to-air. I mean, Sonya's air normals are so incredible for just guaranteeing the trade.
Oh, and he jumps back straight into the grenade. That's not good at all. Gets put in the corner. There's the pressure. A lot of stagger. Gets the down 3 and hit as well. And Aquari already looking in very dominant form.
Another 50-50 meterless conversion. Gets grenades, 25% damage, and NJP on his wake up as well. Wow, that's the hard read straight away.
Now, again, we're seeing it all the time. It's just what Demo does. When you catch the low, one thing we don't see Yer do compared to Aquari is when you see that low string connect, Aquari hit confirms into the launcher, which allows you to get the full combo into splat into grenade reload.
Speaking of full combo, we can see Juicy Joe gets things going here.
Oh, and he charges the hard to blockable, but Demolition with that 2-frame reversal.
Ouch. I mean, just like that. I mean, that's demoralizing when your setup just gets completely beat. Tries to get the punish.
Oh, speaking of punishes, though, he's going to tag it.
Forced to break, no bar though. Oh, just a full string.
I actually feel really bad for Juicy Joe. That is definitely a hard to blockable meter burn setup that would have worked had that wake up from Demolition not been so fast. X-ray, hang on.
Wait, Aquari's got 3 grenades. Is he dead?
Oh wait, he could actually be dead.
I think this is death. If Aquari doesn't drop this, it's gonna be a dead man.
1, 2. Wait, no, he reloads. Wait, why? He had 2 grenades left.
Low cutter again.
Juicy Joe has to keep away. Cannot get tagged by a single grenade, and right as I say that, Aquari takes game number 1.
But I feel like
Could he have killed with that X-ray? Though he had 3 grenades. He only spent 1.
Can't Tremor go for, like, if he gets a forward 1-2-1, can't he just go for the uppercut and continue it from there?
Sonya Blade.
Is that a crystalline variation only thing?
So Joe is going to go straight back in for Scorpion. Though I believe Scorpion is his main. I think he might have gone Tremor just for a matchup thing.
He may have done it for the corner setups, and as soon as he saw that Demolition just gets out of them for free, then at least Scorpion's going to keep you standing. Yeah. I mean, let's not forget, Demo only gets access to that special when she's getting off the ground. It's a wake-up only attack. Oh, wow. He down 2 to start things off, though. Bagged himself a clean 40% and the first hit bonus. Opens him up with 50-50. Oh, 3 grenades spent. That could have been a punished reload.
Yeah, Juicy Joe definitely could have just stood up and done a full combo right there, but I don't think anyone was expecting him to drop it and then go for the reload anyway. Oh no, catching a jump. Juicy Joe just trying to jump out of the corner and it's not working out. Aquari again with a dominant round, number 1.
Oh, gets out of the corner, but Aquari tries to elsewhere.
Oh, wait a minute, what?
Only Aquari, ladies and gentlemen, can make something like that happen.
Oh, and there we go with the matchup mode going through the gap. That's the first time we saw anyone try and interrupt the gap from Juicy Joe right there. Oh, and Interactive has to make this count. Drops the combo again, has to tighten up the execution if he wants to stay alive. Oh no. Gets another reload. Here's another thing. Juicy Joe's playing a Scorpion. Meter Burn Teleport is notoriously difficult for Sonya to deal with when it comes to reloading those grenades. And Juicy Joe going out with 3 bars.
But that's the story of all day. No one is punishing Aquari for doing reloads in the neutral. You cannot let Demolition Sonya get away with that.
But you're playing a Scorpion with one of, if not the fastest teleports in the game, and you're just letting her reload right in your face. You can't allow that to happen.
But right now, Aquari 2 games up. Juicy Joe has to get 3 games straight with Aftershock Tremor to stay in the winner's bracket. If not, Aquari will move on to face Yuppie in the winners' finals.
Well, I mean, Juicy Joe is locked into Aftershock right now. He can't go for any more characters. He has lost the comfort of losing a game and changing. If he loses now, he's in the lower bracket. Oh, tries to anti-cross up. Not ready for the full combo, though.
At least he bagged the first hit, but almost cornered. We get backdash, though, just to build that space.
We're seeing a lot of kind of like retreative jump backs from Juicy Joe, and he didn't try and punish that dive kick either.
Oh wow, just the throw too early.
That's a nice hit confirm. Oh no, drops it.
Oh wow, nice. That's the splat. And there's that good tentative jump back from Aftershock.
Now I believe that could have even been a punish. He gets the meter burn, gets a guaranteed 50-50. Spends the bar on it, tries to get set up there, but that could have just been a confirm, couldn't it? Oh no, he hasn't got the grenades.
But Aquari actually has nothing now.
Good block. Oh no, full punish. I don't think it was worth going for it. Juicy Joe gets tagged.
Don't let him reload, don't let him reload.
I think that's all he really could do from that far
Still
away.
got them though, still got them. Punish that dive kick, doesn't get the punish!
I think he just did forward one way too late and he gets tagged. I don't think the chip would have done it, but I think, again, Joe just not taking this opportunity and running with it.
Match point Aquari. Oh, tries to cross up, doesn't get it.
Oh, nice run cancel. Aquari pressing buttons.
Oh, baits it out and full combos from it as well. Wonderful stuff.
Now, here's where things might get quite scary for Aquari, because if he knows, if I go for the reversal and he just sits there and blocks, full combo punish. So that's the added addition of the setup.
Rolling cutter tries to delay it. Just needs a bit of damage down for into rock.
That was a much better round from Joe. If Joe can establish that more, he's still alive. Oh, counter poke.
Oh, baits it out. Doesn't get the punish though.
Oh, he tried, but it just didn't connect.
Aquari doesn't have any grenades. He's not going to get any serious damage without using that bar.
Has no choice but to spend the bar, just try and get pressure. Gets the overhead once again. That is going to lead into a safe reload, and Joe now in big trouble. Nice anti-air. Oh, unfortunately, yeah, the follow-up part of that combo whiffed, and he's going to get the grenades. If he gets hit one more time, it's over.
Oh, is that a full punish on the down two? Is that enough? Has the grenade? Has he got a grenade for the wake-up? Oh, he gets tagged! Hang on a minute! He gets the low! No, he drops the combo! Oh no, the grab as well! What's going on?
And he gets the low. Joe's alive, winning game number 3. That was too scary. That was too scary for me and everyone else.
What is happening?
When he gets going,
he's going for the punishes. They're just missing.
But can we talk about right at the end? You thought a jumping was coming. He does the very late meter burn, so you block low rather than overhead. That was fantastic.
He waits for the NGP on the way down because he knows it's an overhead. So he does the meter burn low to launch. He gets a 50-50 off a delayed NGP. I really like that.
It looks like anti-airing the dive kick is putting Sonya in a really weird hit stun that Joe is not ready for. Because he's getting the anti-air, but the follow-up is dropping every time because she's already airborne because of the dive kick. She's way higher up than he's ready.
Oh, manages to block in time.
Oh no, tries to go for the meat of an anti-air, but just gets the regular one. That'd be a clean jump in from Aquari. Oh no, that's one of the benefits of Demolition, jailing into those 50-50s.
And again, just gets hit by a full dive kick, goes to break, just still wants to keep the round.
That's 2 full combos now that have gone to... Oh, still gets the anti-air anyway. Aquari, there's an even playing field with...
And there's the block, doesn't get a full punish. Delays it, and there's anti cross up down to Aquari, doesn't let that one go.
Okay, so Aquari once again on match point. Juicy Joe sitting on no meter, cannot get tagged by a full combo. This is in big trouble. But he has got the advantage of Aquari. Oh no. Just letting him reload from full screen. I mean, I was about to say, you have to keep those grenades away.
Oh, there's a
nice trip guard.
Could have turned that into a bigger combo, but at least get some damage. Little punish. Can't let him reload. Oh, nice. Good bravery from Juicy Joe. Plus frames. Very respecting it.
Delayed grab, Aquari with the wake up throw tech. There's the ground pound again. Juicy Joe. Aquari still on match point, but if Juicy Joe can keep Aquari in the corner without reloading, he's in a good situation.
He's 1 round away from tying things up. Almost a full comeback. Tries to punish him. Oh, and there we go. There's a counter point, which drops the combo. But base Lalo again. At least Aquari gets rid of all his grenades. Has 1 left, but there it is, used already.
I like the trip guarding
Ooh.
there. I like the fuzzy guarding from Aquari, blocking low, then overhead when he sees the overhead punch. Aquari though sitting on. He has no grenades, but he has got X-ray. Oh, and he goes for it! Juicy Joe with a full hit confirm!
You were saying? Oh, he drops it!
Oh, and there's the anti-cross up, and Juicy Joe takes another game! This is going to be 2-2.
Oh,
one more game to move
my.
on in winners finals.
Oh, my.
The winner of this next game is going to move on into a winners finals taking on Yupe.
If Juicy Joe loses this, how much do you reckon he's going to hit himself that he went for Scorpion?
Is Aquari going to... Yeah, he's going to go for restart match. I'm about to say, I don't think the variation is doing. I think Demolition is a good pick. I do think Demolition's a good pick. Hope he hasn't got headphones on, otherwise he'll hear me. Oh, he hasn't got them on. Damn.
He's thinking about it. I'm pretty sure he knows more about this matchup than you anyway.
Demolition is clearly working! Like, it's clearly working.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, that bait on the X-ray at the end. Oh,
But to be fair, it's Mr. Aquari. He has the highest use rate of those X-rays I've ever seen. Oh, wow. Good use combo. That's not only getting the environment interaction out of play, but getting a full combo for it and getting the breaker out. Aquari whipping the down 2!
but again, Juicy Joe doesn't get the full confirm.
Oh, I'm not sure that was a block or he just got caught watching his feet, but that's going to go overhead.
Oh, full punish. Holy chapter. There's a dive kick, scouts it, tries to punish it, but he doesn't. Keeps himself safe though. Double low. Nice blocking from Aquari, but he gets himself a 50-50. Joe goes for the break, but didn't have the stamina, but he's going to eat the damage now. As the 3 grenades good to go once again. That jump back dive kick, just a bait. Now, Aquari only has 1 bar, Juicy Joe has 3. However, Aquari just needs to win this round and he's going to move on to fight Yupe when it's fine. That's 3 safe reversals, that's 3 guaranteed anti-airs.
And to be fair, it's actually the beat van anti-airs that have been putting in so much work for Juicy Joe. Oh no, he gets hit by the grenade.
Oh, that's a heartbreaking break.
Good block on the low. That's more jailing, gets hit by the sweep. Oh no, hit by the low again. Aquari gets another 50-50.
Gets out the corner, full punish.
Here comes Joe. This is where we see him shine. Hard to blockable. Oh, fantastic block from Mr. Aquari. I can't believe he blocked that.
Nothing warms my heart more than seeing things described as impossible blocks being blocked in a tournament setting.
I mean, like, there was such a small window in between those.
Oh, there's a wake up down 4 from Mr. Aquari. What a set though. Hands down the best set we've seen today.
That was not only a great set, but that final block that decided Aquari staying alive. That was an amazing block.
I mean, that was... We use the term hard to blockable. Low overhead we've heard it referred to as in the past as well. My word. But it was blocked. The first time we saw it in the set, it was blocked. Yeah. That is either the biggest fluke or amazing clutch.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure it was, because literally the second he blocked the overhead rock, he literally went straight into the low. Like, that was an intentional block for sure. Really well played, which does mean our winners finals should be Yupe versus Mr. Aquari, which is, I think, the matchup we thought we'd see. However, I mean, I don't know how to call that one. I think that could definitely be another 3-2 set. But I mean, it comes down to how comfortable Aquari is going to be against Kano. Because not everyone has loads and loads of Tremor experience, and Aquari definitely seemed to know that matchup really well as well. So
that was just a really good set all round. I mean, Juicy Joe's still very much in this tournament, losers bracket. We've seen people win from losers bracket all the time, so he still very much can pull this back. His work's going to be cut out for him for sure, but he can still do it. But that was an incredible set.
Oh yeah,
I love what
absolutely.
Trella is another one of those characters that I just find really fun to watch.
So this next match is going, I believe, it's going to be Yer versus Juicy Joe. So we're playing.
No, it's not Juicy Joe.
Is it not? Are you sure? Is he not got his hat on? Oh, it's someone else.
Juicy Joe is the one with the hat.
Oh, those guys look very similar.
The irony.
I know, right?
The irony.
Oh dear. So our next match is going to be it's Jeep. It's Jeep.
Or is it Yeep?
I don't know. It depends on whether he's Swedish or Finnish. And then no, it's probably announced the same way, isn't it?
I could just be Yeep.
I don't know. So either way, it's going to be another Sonya. We are going to see Sonya once again. Sonya versus Aaron Black.
Choose your faction.
Choose your faction. That's a very extensive button check.
I haven't chosen my faction since launch. I've been Lin Kuei since day one.
I forgot what the other backgrounds look like on the main menu.
Now this is going to be another interesting matchup because, I mean, Sonya is extremely mobile. We never see any sort of keep away attempt from Yeep. I mean, like, Marksman's kind of built as this ranged-based character who has... It's kind of transformed. His kit works much better when you do play Rushdown with it. You know, run cancels, going in, playing MKX the way it was designed to be played, you know. It's an aggressive... Insanely aggressive.
That's going to be the weirdest thing about going to Injustice 2 is getting used to not running after everything.
People are going to try and run and then meter burn roll and waste a bar. Go, where's my bar gone? Damn.
Oh, shout-outs to the dark stage.
Right, so guys are going to be doing their button checks. It's going to be Demolition Sonya versus Marksman Aaron Black. It does look like once again though we need to lower the health bars before these guys get started. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Because once again,
I assume the settings just changed.
Yep, so I think by going back to the menu, unfortunately guys, I think by going back to the menu, we heard choose your faction, meaning they've reset the game. I do think that's put the health bars back up top, so apologies for that. When these guys finish their set, we will be able to revert the health bars back. We don't want to interrupt them mid-match, so we're going to have to watch from the big screen. But already a very dominant showing, and using the bar to get out, I mean, I think Jeep's been doing some rather questionable slides throughout the entire tournament.
Well, I mean, if they work, then it's fine. It's like it's instant momentum shift. But I mean, if there's one character in the game that's going to punish it so hard, like Demo Sonya's the top contender for that.
He's going to get hit confirm into slide, but I mean, this is a bit of a mountain to climb. Tries to go for some kind of wake-up attack, but doesn't come out. He's going to get the round anyway. So Yeep's in good. He's in good shape. He's in good shape to win the round. And I mean, it just seems to come down to everyone's having universally a hard time dealing with those grenades. Oh, nice trip guard on the overhead though.
Oh, still goes in for the slide, even though it puts himself into the corner.
But that's actually one thing we see. We actually never see Yeep end his combo in command grab just to kind of keep that corner pressure.
What if he could have comboed off that trade?
What, like Millionaire Bull Run?
Yeah.
Maybe. Another safe reload there from Yeep. Oh, tries to trip guard, but gets tagged by the down 3 on whiff. No follow-up.
Very nearly the end of the first game. Oh, blocks the wake up.
Oh, but no hit confirm into uppercut though. Wow, that was his round. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Looks like we are going to get them to lower the health bars in the options menu. So apologies for this, guys, but it looks like the players, when doing their button check, because we obviously heard them choose their faction, I assume one of them signed out by accident and probably signed into a different profile, which didn't have the health bars lowered.
So we have to quickly go back to the options and make sure the health bars are lowered, good to go. And when that happens, we're going to resume the set. So Yeep has got game number 1 in his belt. It was a bit of a weird... Once again, Yeep had the punish, but he just didn't convert into uppercut.
I mean, that's the problem. When you don't hit confirm, and hit confirming is when you do something on an opponent, and when you see it hit, you do something, and when you see them blocking it, you do something else. Hit confirming is seeing your attack hit the opponent and doing something different that works on hit. For example, if you if you go for that string with Aaron Black, when you see it hit the opponent, you'll make it launch. You know, with the uppercut and marksman, and on block, you'll just do something that's either you just finish the string and keep yourself safe, or maybe you're going to the grab or something like that.
Yeep has switched to Ermac.
Interesting.
I've not seen him use it. Now, it's almost kind of good for him because he's playing a very 50-50 heavy style anyway. However, if he's going to be doing it with Ermac, his 50-50s are far more unsafe. And just like that, that's exactly why they're unsafe. That's the first thing they would go straight into 50-50.
But that's the thing, like, it's... I feel like part of his success in the other games was down to his 50-50 being made safe with the uppercut, and Master of Souls just doesn't have that luxury.
Oh no, and he gets tagged by the trip guarded overhead. Jumps straight into the grenade. Jeep has got one more. He's going to go for the knockdown splat into the safe reload. Oh, jailing into another overhead.
Wow, and there's a clean round, 3 bars as well. Joe is just all over him right now.
Well, it's an it's a weird matchup because the thing is, Jeep's playing purely for the 50-50 as Ermac. He was doing the same thing as Aaron Black, but he had the safety. Now, he's doing it every single time with Ermac, and it's way more unsafe.
Oh no, full punish.
I think that might have been an attempt at a reaction, but isn't going to work out.
Instant dive kick, no punish.
Forward, I'm absolutely certain forward 4 should have been able to punish that.
Use a grenade, lays it, baits out the armor, but still gets hit by it.
Gets it again, every single hit has come from the 50-50, but it's going to work. No, drops the combo, and NJP's into a parry. Ouch.
I mean, there's nothing really to say about that. You have to wait for the X-ray to be over and just preemptive. Did it too early.
Now you wonder how that's going to go. I mean, that might tilt you a little bit.
Do you think there was just the possibility that he just thought for a moment that it doesn't parry air attack? Even though it does, do you reckon he just forgot in the heat of the moment?
Maybe. Either way, he's a little bit on the rocks.
Again, dangerous stuff. I've never seen someone play so unsafe.
This is probably some of the most unsafe play I've seen in a long time. Oh no, and he pokes straight into a grenade. He gets the teleport, doesn't confirm into the rest of it though, and just gets the soul ball. We're seeing a lot of executional errors here coming from Jeep. He's going to combo. There we go. I'm not sure if that was an attempt to reload, but he didn't get it. Is going to get the damage, but hasn't got grenades.
Oh, nice setup.
Wow, gets
Still
tagged by
going for it.
Another combo drop from Yeep. Oh, match point. Jer is it's just
he's in the driver's seat, man. He is completely.
But when Yeep finally manages to land a hit, he's almost dropping the combo every single time.
Gets it this time. If you're going to play this dangerous, you have to make your hits count. No, he drops again.
And unfortunately, though, Yeep Jer is going to have those grenades stocked just to get max damage.
Gets the forward 4 at least. It wasn't a punish, but at least it was something.
Does get that. Oh no, another combo drop every single time, completely back to back.
Where's the dive kick? Tries to punish. Meteor burn. Just watch out for the X-ray though. No break available.
Oh, not again!
Oh, he got it again. I only think Joe has 1 grenade though. I don't know if he can kill him. But even without grenades, you can still do 50%. She might still be dead. No, he drops it. No, that wasn't a drop at all! That was an intentional setup! He went for the knockdown into the grenade, and he went for the armor-breaking pressure afterwards, acknowledging that the combo probably wouldn't have killed. That was clever.
That was a really smart play. That was really smart. That was really
Joe
smart.
wins on the magic pixel, the glowing red magic pixel.
But that's Sonya. If she's got an X-ray and she's on that little bit of health, you can't count out Sonya when she's got an X-ray.
Wow.
You just can't.
That was great. That was great stuff. So we are moving on through our top 8 bracket, where I believe we have some more Kotal Khan action potentially.
Maybe.
Is this Roko versus? Could this be Cyrax versus Sector? Might we see this?
If there's one chance we're going to see Cyrax versus Sector in Europe, and it's not me versus you, it's probably this moment right here. Because we know that both these guys,
It could happen. It might happen.
I'm quite excited. I want that. I would like that very much.
I'm just going to wait.
We're just going to wait and see what happens. I'm excited. Are we going to see Cyrax and Sector?
I will be so disappointed and crushed if this doesn't happen.
The anticipation is killing me, actually.
Losers bracket action. So, if they don't, I'll understand.
The reality is, these guys are playing for that final qualification spot at the finals that are going to take place tomorrow.
Yes.
So, once again, guys, this is the Nordic qualifier at DreamHack Sweden for the Mortal Kombat XL Cup. We're trying to decide who is going to be the #1 player here today, playing in tomorrow's finals. They're going to take on the likes of Foxy, Madzin, Tekken Master, Nivek, and players like Asdamazi as well. It's going to be a great tournament tomorrow.
That's a dangerous pool of players.
And they're just a few. Not to mention those that we, in all honesty, there are some players tomorrow that I do not know who they are, and I don't know where they're qualifying from. So there's an element of
I quite like
real
that, though.
surprise.
I find that very interesting, very exciting to the end, when you see a player you've never heard of, but you know they've been successful, and you get to see them against players that have been established already. I love that. I really enjoy that. Like, case in point, George Edgewood. Shout outs, hey George.
Oh my God, George just did. He turned
hands
up
down
at the Season 3
hands
finals.
down the most impressive Jackie Briggs I've ever seen. Literally, I saw him play all 3 variations at Season 3 finals at a complete world class.
But then the poor guy bumped into Piercing, Molina, and Takeda. Yeah, so it's kind of like.
But he had great sets against both of them, though. Oh, no Sarx just a sector for us.
Wait, a Kotal Khan mirror match?
That's the exact opposite of what I wanted.
I didn't see Roko. So Roko used Goro. Roko used Goro first, and then he went to Cyrax against.
But he had a really good Goro, though. I was really impressed. So Brixpro versus Roko.
These guys are going straight into it. It's going to be War God versus War God. This is. You're going to see one of the. That.
Get ready to see that move, because we're going to see a lot of it.
I was about to say, you're going to see a lot of the same stuff implemented at probably the exact same time.
But that's War God's problem is strings into specials. There's usually quite a generous gap in between them to armor in between. And the armor is used for the 50-50s, it's used for reversals, so we're going to see it again. I mean, like, that's why it looks like they're just doing it over
a combo
again.
drop. We don't see the overhead.
Like, it looks like they're just doing it, but there is a complete valid reason why we're seeing so many armor launches. It's worth it. Use it for counter poking, use it for 50-50s, you use it for armoring gaps, use it for whiff punishing, use it for anti-airing. It's a super versatile move against War God.
Oh no, but we saw the clean punish, but that could have been a 1-1-4 intermediate man grab. I think that back 1-4 was maybe a little bit of an autopilot. Oh, and he counter pokes once again. Roko in complete control. Grabbing him towards the corner. Interesting choice.
Oh, gets a clean 4-2. Could that be enough to kill him?
That is indeed, yeah. I mean, that's one thing about War God, which I think is really strong. If you catch any launcher, you're guaranteed to do at least 30% damage on every touch. And just chucking those 50-50s up at the end of everything. I mean, that's going to be one of the things. I mean, Roko has got the bar, but without meter, you kind of have to hold all of those.
Oh, there's the armor counter poke.
Nice going in for the combo that ends in air grab just to get it. No punish though, that could have been a punish. Nice block.
Roko down on live, gets a full jump in. This could turn the tide massively, but drops the combo.
I'm not sure if that was a 4-2 or a forward 1. Tries to counter poke, bits it all, but that's going to kill. Yep.
Ooh, just enough.
Now the thing is, it was. I mean, that was a punish. That was a guaranteed game. And in those situations where you have the win for free and you drop something and the game just falls out of your fingers, right? How do you have to recover from that? There is an element where you need to basically go, right, well, shake it off. It didn't work out. I know it didn't work out, but I'm still alive. You know, I've still got 2 games to go if I want to, or 3 games if I want to win. I'm not out yet. And it's just a matter of just taking a mistake and going, like, screw it, it doesn't matter. Oh, has he gone? Are we going to see Takeda?
Takeda, a very, very, very powerful character. The current version together. Shirari has really shown what it's worth this season. I mean, obviously we had Red Raptor, Storm, Doc, just all these, just incredible Takeda players, and it's all been the last couple of months.
There's no denying that Season 3 was that kind of the time for Takeda to really shine across all variations.
Fight.
Alright, so one of the things that I think Shiryu is going to do a good job of is keeping Kotal Khan just at arm's reach.
There's the Miba and Kunai setups. That really is where the bulk of the damage is going to come from.
Or just going for that max range control.
That is a full whiff punish waiting to happen.
I mean, that's the kind of thing. Like, Kotal Khan's running 4-2 is going to whiff punish those strings all day.
Oh, confirms it to special. 16% into 19%.
That's going to be a punish. Yeah, tries to jump out, but that is unsafe. Nice hit confirm. Oh no, he drops the NJP.
Oh, running overhead. Blocks the first one.
Oh, doesn't try and trip guard. Gets the NJP though. Oh no! And he drops it. Hang on a minute. Yeah, that was guaranteed right there. I mean, like, we're seeing a lot of crucial combo drops from both these guys.
I mean, it's loser's bracket. There is the element of maybe nerves are piling on at this point, but still, at this point in the tournament, you see it a little bit more neat and tidy.
Oh, and he gets the low, but again, another combo drop. Didn't have the meter to hit confirm into anything substantial, but he could have at least hit confirmed the teleport for the plus frames. Nice block on that mix-up right there. That's going to be a full punish. Spending 2 bars just to get more damage. Oh, and he drops it again. 32% for 2 bars.
Promise he didn't run cancel after. You have to run closer to make that connect.
Wait, he cancels. Oh wait, he saves the bar. He could have killed on jailing damage.
Could this be a Bricks Pro comeback though? Has to watch out. No, he's gonna get hit by the teleport. But in that situation, what do? Do you like maybe jump forward? Do you jump back? Like, because the teleport was the option.
But in that, if you sat there and like blocked in anticipation, if you like moved and he did nothing, and you gave away the comeback, you'd probably feel like a little bit silly, you know? Maybe it's one of those situations of, oh no, I can't be wrong here. Oh my god, he punched him right in the head.
Did we just see Takeda's NJP lose to Kotal Khan's?
Yes.
My word.
Oh, and he didn't respect it. That sword on block, when you throw it, is very plus. Oh wait, he staggers it, gets hit by the low. He's saving the bar. Now this is risky. Bricks both sitting on. Here's the mix-up. He gets hit by the low. He didn't break.
I think he was looking...
He had so many opportunities to break and he didn't do it.
I have a strong hunch he was looking to react to something with the X-ray.
Maybe. I mean, I think it was way worth using the break though. Take the break for 2 bars, still have the luxury of the armored reversal if you want to use it.
Which you can still react to something with.
Yeah.
Oh man, 2-1 now. I mean, the Takeda pick is obviously doing work. I feel like it's just Bricks Pro is dropping a lot.
Yeah, he definitely is. And we're kind of seeing combo drops from both players here. It's just leaving damage on the table, you know. Oh, and he gets the low anyway. Doesn't teleport, misses that. Again, we talk about combo drops, and he finally gets the trip guard into full combo. Oh no! Oh no, punish! Now, if I were Cole, I would have sat there and blocked. Oh, tries to whip punish, doesn't get it. That, oh, I'm not sure why he went for the teleport. I just done Meteor Burn Kunai combo. It's gonna take the round anyway.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, catches the low. Neutral.
Oh, again, he just... I don't know why he's doing that. I don't know whether he thinks that Bricks Pro is going to let go of a button, but...
I mean, teleport and hit guarantees him a string, so it's good on hit. It's just getting blocked all the time, but it's never getting punished. So the risk isn't there.
Nice cancel, gets it again. Again, I'm really not sure why Roko is opting to go for that. Like, he could go for the kunai and be safer, and get the combo anyway. There's the down one just to catch that. Oh, and there's the interrupt. Roko's still in this. He's going to get a teleport.
Nice damage, 34%.
Oh, and he gets the backdash. Hang on. Oh, and he challenges it. Challenges it.
Have to respect it.
I'm not sure that would have worked if he was closer to that. It might have been a range thing. Good block though. Finally blocks that low. That's going to be a nice air-to-air, chunky damage, 25%.
Blocks it, doesn't go for a special after. I think at this point he's starting to worry about that the armor.
Well, it's a lot harder to try and go for those kind of flips when when you're fighting a character. Normally you see that string, and you know normally the flip is kind of okay to get away with. You're fighting Kotal Khan with a 9-frame advancing mid, like that's not as easy.
Oh, there's the armor, gets blocked.
No punish though.
Punish.
Oh, that was Wow, he's going to be kicking himself over that one. He's going to be kicking himself over that one, I think.
2-1. Does Roku stick with it, or does he go for one final pick? What do you reckon?
I mean, I think he can win with Shiryu. He just needs to stop leaving this damage on the table. Like, he's just straight up not punishing things.
But I feel like that really summarizes today, though, is just the damage. It's usually not optimized, and when it has been optimized, it's been dropped a lot, and that's the issue. You need to make your job as easy as possible, and you do that by not dropping your combos.
Sure. Is he still thinking of Takeda? I think he's a little bit... I don't know. I don't think he knows who to use.
I'll have to wait and see. It could be anyone on this character select.
He's going to go for Cyrax. Oh, can he play multiple... He can play multiple Borgs, maybe.
He's got one game left in him, potentially.
He's got
two in a row.
Cyrax.
Whoever he picks, he has to be confident he can win 2 games in a row with it.
He's going to go back to Kotal Khan. Okay, so Brixbro's in a good situation. He's got the comfort now. He has got the comfort of being 2 games up. And Roko just... It's harder. He has to. Yeah, he now has to make more work to win the set.
Well, tries to backdash, get him the back one.
Oh, on the delay into the sort of preemptive meter burn. Roko's still not afraid to take those risks.
Oh, and there's the armor again. Restand. I mean, dead even on life right now. Oh, jump to clean over, but doesn't get punished. And there's a jump in the forward who doesn't quite connect. And there's the launcher.
Brixbro's he's also sitting on 1 bar of meter, so he can still close the round out with 1 good reversal. Yeah, that's a trip guard into guaranteed death right there. Match point for Brixbro. Roko's on the verge of being sent home if he loses this next round. Oh, and he gets tagged again. No full combo though, but he does get the bulk of the damage. That's staggered back 1. Oh, gets tagged by the low section of back 1-4.
It's down 1. Roko takes more damage, has 3 bars though.
Oh! Yeah, and there's that advancing forward one. Doesn't get the full follow-up though. He might be if he loses this round, he'll kick himself off.
Plus frames, tries, oh no! Reacts to the down 1. Will jump in, staggers it, down 1 hits him.
Counter poke. Oh, the backdash! He's gonna do it! Has to break! Next hit's gonna take it.
Oh, and there's the meter burn projectile to take it. Brixbro moves on the loser's bracket.
So Roko is gonna get sent home right there. Brixbro moving on. I mean, I think a big part of that did just come from the fact that Roko was leaving too much. Like, there were guaranteed punishes that he was just leaving. You know, he wasn't taking them. Oh, and I do see our sort of Saudi Arabian friends have made it into the building. I can see Tekken Master and Co. getting some casuals in, getting some games in with Mr. Aquari. That's going to be good. Getting them some high level experience, I think, before they play their tournament matches.
So Roko showed us a lot of characters over his couple games today, so that's awesome to see. I do like seeing more, especially if it's characters don't see too many of. We saw Goro, we saw Cyrax. I'm always a big fan of watching. But I believe, are we going to see... Yes, we are going to have... Brixbro, is he staying on?
Yeah, it's Brixbro. I'm not sure if he's still playing. It's
Okay, so Brixbro is getting up. It's going to have... Oh, Demo versus Tarkatan Alien again.
Yeah, so this is gonna be quite interesting. I think JFN he's been very dominant. He's been very, very dominant with Alien, apart from when he fought Yuppie.
But he went straight to Grandmaster though.
He did indeed. And did he change again? I can't remember.
No, he stuck with
Grandmaster, didn't he? Yeah. So I mean, he's taking on Demo Sonya with both Alien and Sub. I think again the grenades kind of deal with Ice Clone quite comfortably. I find. So to be honest, I think if I played both characters, I'd go Alien against Sonya.
I mean, I can understand why, but I mean, if you can play Tarkatan, why bother with Grandmaster? Because Tarkatan's still going to shut a lot of people down, just as much as Grandmaster does. So if you're willing to play one of the 2 characters, why not just play Alien? And I guess in a competitive setting, of course.
And I mean,
you're actually playing.
Grandmaster's got that corner presence, but then you also think that if you're going to play Alien, Acidic also has corner presence as well.
True.
I wonder if Tekken Master's been learning Alien.
I'll be very surprised if not, honestly.
I reckon he has. I reckon he might have been. So these guys are going to be going in. I don't know whether they're button checked yet. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, it's going to be Yer versus JNS. I keep calling him JFN for some reason. I don't even know why.
It's 3 letters. It's NLB JNS.
Yeah, they are going to be going in for their button checks, making sure everything's good to go.
I see the Gensei chamber, and I think imagine. Because this is all he picked in the ESL Pro League.
Round 1. Fight.
So going straight into round 1. Oh wow, trades down 4 for down 4. 2 dodge kicks, back to back. The second one is going to connect with some big damage and start things off.
I think a big part of dealing with Alien is kind of like just trying to sort of, I know it's easier said than done, but if you are a character like Demolition that has a very assertive, dominant game plan, just put that on Alien and just don't give them a
break
chance.
though, dangerous breaker when he's this like 80% down on life.
But you're Tarkatan too, you're not going to be able to go in and get the Wrecker and go for the meter burn launch anymore. Wow, I don't think that was a good breaker at all.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, gets a jumping punch but doesn't combo into the string.
Oh, and he tries to stagger into overhead, but Jer with a clean jump. Opting to save the meter. Oh no, and that jump kick, dive kick whiff just to go over the low tail. Oh wow, no fear on the reversal. JNS going straight in, getting respectable damage. Jer though sitting on 3 bars of meter. Oh no, right as I say it. Wow, I like that instant jump 1 just to read the jump out attempt from Jer.
Uh-oh, but
hang on.
That failed it might be everything. Drops the grenade reload though.
Yeah, that definitely was a reload attempt, but he didn't get it. Wow. Okay, so jumps over, whiffs it, but I mean, clean down 1 though.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, down 4, 50-50. Oh, 50-50 again.
But that's what I've noticed that JNS does a lot of. He opts to go for the low tail over the flip, so he gets more meter burn flips. Oh no, punish! Reloading right in his face!
Cannot let Sonny get away with that.
It doesn't seem to be that bad though. JNS is still looking really good. Yeah, not much JNS is going to do about that reload. Oh, and he guesses wrong on the 50-50. Oh, and he has no stamina to follow up the combo.
Oh, doesn't come out for down 1.
That was risky actually. You did notice that Yerl got a jump punch and then blocked a down 1.
Okay, slow this time.
Yep, JNS is going to get that all day. And there you go. Game number 1 is going to go to JNS.
Now we actually saw this as well. We saw Scar versus Dragon do this, and Dragon made a 3-game comeback after 2-0 deficit.
That was insane. Like Scar was on really crazy form too. Like he was
It's more
bodying Dragon.
I bring it up because it shows that this match, you really can't count it out until it's over.
Yeah, for sure.
Both these characters are just so pressure intensive, so explosive. You have to be ready to make a comeback at any point. And
Like-
it takes serious fortitude for you to be able to do that.
That was a good jump 1 as well, so I challenged the jump. Oh, and he catches the overhead. Joe has to be careful, he has no stamina, so he opts to just go for the mid instead. Yeah, around Wait a minute! What was that
No
break?
pain, no gain.
Must have been an accident.
That must have been actually
Yeah.
an accident. That must have been an executional error from JNS. Ooh, hang on, trying to give himself... He's got 2 grenades. This is definitely saying that JNS has no bar. And he's just going to give himself an early lead.
I like it though, because he saw that JNS had committed to the string, so Wake Up X-Ray was always going to work. It's really smart.
Oh my god, putting himself 50% up in life almost immediately. And he gets hit on the 50-50. 1 grenade left to go. That's going to be a splat. Knockdown into safe reload again. And this is looking to be a very dominant round number 2 from Jer. Yep. Now, it was actually the fact that JNS used that break in round 1 that guaranteed that. Because he ate the X-ray and put himself 52% health down immediately. And then getting tagged again, it was game over.
But then that move does 60% damage by itself. That's incredible.
Gets the combo, nice confirm.
Wow, the trades.
That's actually a good trade for JNS because it meant that Yer wasn't able to get the reload.
Oh, does get tagged. Oh, fully confirmed by Jer as well. Another reload.
And there's the anti-air on the grenade, but didn't have stamina, so he wasn't able to follow up and get the grenade. This is definitely... I feel like Yer is just genuinely a lot more comfortable. In the first match we ever saw him playing, he looked a little bit ropey. There were loads of drops and loads of weird decisions, but I feel like the longer the tournament's gone on, Yer has naturally become a lot more comfortable in this environment.
There's another good confirm from JNS. That's the bar.
And because didn't delay the low wrecker slice, that isn't going to be plus on block.
We're just not seeing proper blocks. So the first hits of 50-50s being blocked, follow-up was not being fuzzy. Like, we just need to see a bit more reactions.
Oh, and he tried to reload, catch it. Yeah, not much Alien can do. Even with Alien's range, block stun and hits on the grenade makes reloading kind of easy.
Okay, some jumping, does he confirm?
Oh, he gets hit by the wake up art kick. Oh, jailed into a 50-50. JNS has to use break. Ouch.
I think JNS is just not approaching the grenades enough. In the neutral, he's just getting hit by too many of them.
Sonya wins.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like, what's catching him more than anything is just those stray grenades.
Or does he change?
Sonya Blade.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't go Sub-Zero.
Why not? I mean, Clone would deal with a bit of the space, but...
Sub-Zero.
Well, if you can keep him in the corner, then maybe. But I just genuinely think if I played Alien and Sub-Zero, I wouldn't use Sub-Zero against Sonya Blade.
I mean, Slide will punish grenade reload on me, actually, surely.
Yeah, I guess so, but I mean, Slide to punish grenade is not much. If it's full screen, she would already reloaded before she gets hit by the Slide anyway.
Fight.
Tags him almost immediately with another grenade. And that's going to be a clean punish. I think JNS just looking a little bit lost right now. Does get the low. He spent his only bar on the low though, so he has to make this round count, otherwise it was a wasted meter. Does get the low. Here we go. This is Grandmaster.
The corner, jump back. Oh, the clone does disappear.
He risked it all on that meter burn slide. Wow, running slide, dangerous.
Oh, that's a good trade for Joe, bringing himself to match point in this top 8 match.
This has been a very slow set, have you noticed?
Round
Yes,
fight.
which is quite odd considering it's Demo Sonya.
Yeah, you're not really used to seeing slow-paced games. Oh no, tries to go for the reload. Now, that's one thing I think JNS... Oh no, and he does get away with the grenade. He does have it ready. Oh, and he gets tagged. I think Joe was already ready to sort of go in for the 50-50 there. Jumps himself into the corner, putting himself in the corner against Grandmaster.
Oh, let's mount the corner though.
Just ever so slightly didn't get tagged. Oh no, and a combo drop from JNS again. That could have been corner pressure. Oh wow, it destroys my god! It went through the clone and then tagged Sub-Zero. I think JNS has to go all in now, and doesn't matter because he gets tagged by the down 4. JNS is going to go home. Joe's going to move on.
Wow, really, really good set from Joe.
Retirement in my ass.
So that keeps us in. Who's left?
Sonya
So we've got 2
wins.
demos, Cutthroat Kano, and whoever.
Well, we still have
Juicy Joe.
Yeah, we still have Juicy Joe. We still have Kotal Khan as well. We still have Kotal Khan in the action. What's going to be?
I think whether we'll go through losers, don't we?
It might be Juicy Joe because
I believe we go through losers until our losers finalist is decided, and then we do winners.
maybe
That's usually how we do it.
maybe.
So should that be Jer versus Bricks?
I would think so because
Surely.
Juicy Joe went out in an earlier stage of top 8, which would mean that.
And who else
yeah.
did? Who else did? Who did Yuppie beat? Yes, so it'll be.
Yeah, he beat Alien, didn't he?
But then that means
We don't have many players left in the bracket. Why are you so confused about this?
I don't know.
We don't have many players left.
I'll just sit here and wait until we see.
We'll
who's
wait
going
for
up.
the opponents to sit down.
So
Because I mean, bear in mind, you're still in as well. So you're still has.
our winners finals is going to be Yuppie versus Mr. Aquarium.
I'm really excited for that matchup, man. I'm
I
really
am.
excited to see that.
Because Yuppie is just coming off a lot of momentum, and I actually see Yuppie coming up to the plate, I believe, or at least he's been notified, so maybe he's next. But Yuppie is just playing incredibly right now. But then again, so is Aquari. But at the same time, Aquari's not being punished for a lot. That is completely punishable. And
But
Yuppie
I
is
think
not the kind of player to
I
let
think
get
if
away
one
with it.
player here is gonna punish a query for that, it will be Yuppie.
But he has to show it, because if he lets Aquari get away with it,
Aquari has also gone into the back bit. I believe we might actually have our next match, which I think might be Yuppie versus Mr. Aquari for winners finals.
If Aquari wins the winners finals, I see him winning the whole thing. Because winning 6 games on a demo Sonya that plays like Aquari does is no easy task.
There we go. It is going to be Aquari versus Yuppie, the match I've definitely been waiting for. So before we get started, guys, this is the Nordic qualifier for the Mortal Kombat XL Cup. We're here live at DreamHack in Sweden, deciding who our final player is going to be to play in the international finals tomorrow, taking on the likes of Madsen, Nivek, Foxy, and just a whole bunch of really good players.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I mean, today is just the tip of the iceberg. Tomorrow is the bulk of the last couple of months of hard work. But today we find out who will be our last qualifier. Joining players like me, I'm not sure if we just listed it, but Foxy, Mads,
yeah, we did.
Nivek.
So like, there's a whole bunch of players. I mean, even Tekken Master, who's here right now, just playing casuals in preparation for tomorrow. Like, he's around all day. I'm really excited to watch these matches, but the match I'm really looking forward to now is this match we're about to see. We Cutthroat Kano versus Demolition Sonya. I don't know how often these guys have played in the ESL Pro League. I'm assuming they must have fought at some point.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm going to go on the assumption that they've not played before. But still, so Cutthroat versus Demo, I assume is what we're going to see. Cutthroat just has the fast armor that I see just doing a lot of hard work on block versus the grenade pressure.
It's going to be one of those elements. I think the safety of the reversal too. I think if one player here is going to challenge grenades, it's probably going to be Yuppie. Like, he is not afraid to challenge with Meter Burn Upward.
Yeah,
and he does big damage. Like, he baits. He does it all. He does it all. Phenomenal Kano player. But Mr. Aquari has definitely. I mean, he's one of the main players that has come a very long way in the space of a year. We said this earlier on in the tournament, but this guy. I mean, Mortal Kombat X is his first competitive fighting game. His Sonya back then compared to his Sonya now, night and day difference. This guy is a fantastic player, and it's been just that grind, that year-long grind that's taking him as far as it has.
I feel like you can say everything you just said about Aquari and apply it directly to Yuppie as well. It really does work. And again, variation is Kano in the button check.
Why does he button check with variationless rather
Maybe
than
he just likes green and he doesn't get to see this one very often.
Maybe.
So the final button check in the winners finals. I mean, both players guaranteed minimum third, but truly the only spot that matters in this qualifier is first.
This is not going to be a second place show. This tournament is all about the winner. If you win, you qualify for the international finals tomorrow. If you lose, you don't. Simple as that.
So Cutthroat versus is Demo? Is he legs?
Yep, that's going to be
there.
That is Demo Sonya. That is going to be Demo Sonya. So let's go. This will be winners finals of the Nordic Mortal Kombat XL Cup. This is going to be Mr. Aquari taking on Yuppie, Demolition Sonya versus Cutthroat Kano.
Round 1. Fight.
Right, the first hit bar is going to be really important. And goes to Yuppie, down 4. Standard Kano way of getting it.
Notoriously in the past, Aquari has really struggled against keep away style characters. Yuppie is not afraid to play that spacing game when necessary. Now, immediately down 4ing and getting hit by grenade. This might be foreshadowing for the whole set.
Defense, if Yuppie wants to use bar for it, it's going to cost him. But that did punish. That was a clean punish, just a reversal.
Oh, and he gets a clean jump. Yuppie has to break. On the jump back dive kick's going to punish it and take round number 1. Mr. Aquari has Yuppie in the corner as well.
Kano has some of the best mids in the game, but dive kick doesn't care about standing strength. You have to be so careful when throwing out normals in the neutral against the dive kick character.
Say, Mr. Aquari is doing certain things to kind of just challenge Yuppie, make him sort of hesitate, pressing buttons all the time. Nice running grab. I'm assuming we're going to see Yuppie start counter-poking that eventually. Oh, really good blocks from Aquari right now. Hasn't been hit by a single 50-50 all game.
They're sitting on no grenades right now. Oh no, he drops it!
That's a very uncharacteristic drop from Yuppie right there.
Oh, gets going, run into grab.
That's a good reversal because Pim in the corner tries to do something on wake up.
Oh, down 3. Good boxing in from Aquari. Oh, it's going to be staggered. Block damage, is that going to do it? No, not quite enough.
That's a really good grab from Aquari. Yupei tries to escape. He has no stamina!
Not quite enough to kill him. Oh, that was death if he got blocked.
Nice anti-air though from Mr. Aquari, getting that safe reload, and Yupei trying to challenge with a straight ball.
Oh, staggers a 1-1 into overhead. Catches him, drops a combo though.
We're seeing Yupei drop a lot more combos than he normally does. You can definitely tell that he's probably feeling pressure or small hitboxes. Either way, Mr. Aquari's going to ride that all the way.
Another knockdown, there's another reload. Pressure from Aquari tries to armor that. Blocks it, no, and then nice patience. So much patience from Aquari.
That's a great whip punish from Yupei. Aquari has to break.
No stamina. Oh, that's down two.
Oh yeah, nothing.
No.
The second that grenade was thrown and he was in that situation, there was very little he could do to get out of that.
Good stuff from Aquari though. I mean, the patience from him at the end there to just sit there and block.
Yupei needs to be really careful with the amount of combos he's dropping though. Really careful. Nice anti-air though, securing first hit, knocking Aquari out of the air.
Oh, wastes all of Aquari's grenades. He got the reload, but at the cost of serious health. Oh, drops again.
Yeah, this is definitely the most, I think this is actually the most drops I've ever seen from Yupei.
Oh, does the explosive one?
I don't think Yupei minds trading that. I mean, that's not a full combo. He is going to spend the bar to try and secure it. And there you go. Aquari, he's going to save his. I mean, I agree with that. I agree with saving the meter. Oh, and another drop. He tries to go for the wake-up X-ray to catch the string, but Yupei's not going to go for the whole thing. That's actually really bad, because now Aquari has nothing.
Plus frame. Knows he's got Aquari respecting buttons, so he uses it to get a 50-50. Literally perfect.
Oh!
That round was perfect Kano play. Perfect Kano play.
Well, he tried to go for the forward 2-1-2 combo, acknowledged that it missed, didn't go for the rest of the string. Aquari had already committed into X-ray because he thought he was going to catch the end of the forward 2-1-2. And then it just whipped.
Oh, whips dive kick.
That was a trade, so first hit is still not secure. Yupei's going to snag it though.
Oh, gets a 50-50 on wake up again. No drops this time, 30%. Oh, baits it out.
Oh! Wasn't able to run in and get any kind of combo off that because he had no stamina to follow up.
Still got the reload though.
That was an interesting setup, going for the run into pressure. Oh, and Yupei's going to get caught by the splat.
Uh-oh.
That's it,
Kill him.
confirmed. Is he going to spend the bar?
Oh, he is!
Oh, Yupei! Oh, what a conversion. 2 bars just to secure the round.
Oh, beautiful stuff.
Nice internet cannonball just to catch the whip punish.
Instant jump back dive kick. That's the Aquari we know. The hard reads, but the successful reads.
Oh, and he gets hit by the far end of that jump in one. Gets tagged by the overhead. Yupei hit confirms into Mia. There's the corner repositioning. Really smart execution. Oh, he gets tagged by low. Has to break, get the meter out of Aquari. Aquari now sitting on no meter and no grenades.
That late down two. Tries to confirm, not close enough. Throws her into the corner. Aquari back to the wall now. 1 bar for a wake up. He wants to use it. Wake up, NJ. No, NJP's not going to catch him. It's a tick.
Oh no, he just commits into the meter burn low. I don't know if that was intentional. That meter burn might have been an error. But Aquari still has no bar and no grenades. If Yupei can keep Aquari in this situation. Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Close grenade as well.
That turn of momentum has him in the corner with a grenade. Oh, no. That's exactly what Aquari needed.
Oh, drops a Subito though.
Oh, that lovely patience and whip punishing. Yupei was in full control and Aquari gets that one touch into grenade. And you can just see the change of momentum that Demo has.
Tries to jump out but can't. Forced to hold the block.
Yupei was looking so strong as well, but that one piece of bad judgment that put him in the corner against Demo, and that was it. It was over. And there you go. There's another tag. Aquari has 2 bars as well, and he gets the reload. Oh, and he gets a clean dive kick over the knife. This is looking really good for Aquari. Combos into reload as well, gets the splat just to save it, and the armor break!
Wow, absolutely incredible play, Mr. Aquari. I mean, just like that. Just like that, he's completely flipped it.
That was a fantastic round. Match point, Mr. Aquari. If he wins this, he's going into Grand Finals. Oh, and he gets tagged by the overhead, has to break that. Oh, wow, actually jumped down 4. Unfortunately, Yuppei sitting on no bar, gets hit by the overhead. Doesn't confirm into the rest of it, though.
Oh, wow, catches him, it's not blocking the neutral.
Oh, no, run straight into it. Letting Aquari get that free reload. Jumping straight into the grenade, that was such a bad idea. He's going to get put in the corner. And he's gonna come. He tries to get the meter burn grab. Really smart. Because that meter burn grab, he was going to try. He got that instead of going for the reload. Watch for the X-ray, Yuppei. Almost X-ray territory. Nice whip punish.
Yuppei ready with that forward 2. Forced to break Aquari. No longer has the threat of the parry. Also no grenades on the parry.
Oh no! I'm not sure if that was a knife attempt, but nice anti-air.
Oh, that trade. Good trade for Aquari, but
yeah. Oh no! Sees a grenade and presses a button. Now that was a really good trade of meter there for Yuppei.
Blocking 50-50. Plus frames. The backdash!
Oh no, he does the full string and needs a full dive kick!
But gets out on the meter burn grenades. Punishes him. There's a grenade. 1 down, 2 left to go.
Now if I were Yuppei, I'd just play this space game.
Oh,
he's gonna get it! Game 4 is gonna go to Yuppei.
My word. I mean, you did say it would be a 3-2 set, and now we're guaranteed one regardless of the result.
Both players are playing extremely well as well. I mean, that first round in that game was immaculate for Mr. Aquari.
It was so important for Yuppei to get this game, though, because the momentum was all Aquari at the start of that match.
So you're not just playing for Grand Finals, but you're now going to play for Grand Finals on the winner's side. You're going to look for that comfort zone. That took a long time to secure first hit, but Aquari finally bags it. Oh, and he gets hit by another overhead. Here we go.
Yuppei just starved for meter. That wonderful backdash into 4-2. It's so good, but has no meter to work with at the moment.
Oh, the poking from Yuppei, so strong.
Oh, and there's the counter poke.
He's going to have to make this one count. That's going to be a 1-1-2 straight ball into hard knockdown.
Oh, if that was an JP, that maybe would have been death. Wake up throw. Aquari's going to pay for that huge mistake.
I mean, I don't think that was even worth it. Aquari, though, is sitting on 3 grenades.
Oh, wow. Doesn't go for the anti-air either. I think at this point, Aquari might just be quite frazzled.
Oh, and he whiffs the low. Gets tied by the head. Aquari has to use breaker. He's now sitting on no bar, and he has got 3 grenades. This is going to allow him to get that safe reload.
Goes for corner repositioning. Oh, wow. Clean. JP as well. I don't agree with what Aquari's doing to get out of this pressure now.
Hey man, that backdash into the instant jump back dive kick though was a good escape option. That's going to be a free grenade reload, and Mr. Aquari just like that is straight back in the action.
Oh wow, there's a full combo trade. Yuppei goes to the break. He wants to still win the round. Doesn't guess right on the 50-50 again. Aquari has 1 more grenade. Wow, the respect!
That was complete patience. Oh no, the repositioning! That's definitely not what he wanted.
Gets the bait. Wait, gets the wake up out of him. Is that a full punish?
It's an ball. Get the down 2. Backdash. Patience there. And there's no patience. He's going to go in for the leg. And there we go. Match point. Both players. Winner of this round is going to go into Grand Finals on the winner's side.
There's a full dive kick. Down 3 on whiff recovery. Jumps out completely.
He's going to recover quick enough that Yuppei gets away with a down 3. He's still going to get that combo into the grenades.
Oh, but runs straight into a knife. 50-50 blocked right on his query.
There is so much patience here from Aquari, and he whiffs the forward 4. He's going to go straight into that overhead.
Oh, and there's the air to air. Waste the grenade. Aquari goes for a reload. Blocks in time. The ball gets punished.
That's going to be big damage.
And there's a dive kick so close.
Now Aquari is finally starting to press buttons. Gets tagged. Lovely hit confirmed from Yuppei. Here we go. 1-1-2. Drops it.
Oh, and there's the down 2 anti-cross up. But Aquari gets a meter bow grenades. And there's the air to air. Is that enough? 50-50 time. Oh no, there's the delay wake up. And there's a dive kick. No, is that enough? Chip damage territory. Wait a minute. Jump back dive kick. That's not game over. Oh my God. It does not get closer than that, ladies and gentlemen. It could not have physically been closer.
Oh my god. I mean, just that one final hit, he had all of that meter. And then he just spent it. Got rid of all of it just to try and win that round.
What do you do in that situation, man? Now, if that was 3-2 winners finals, that could be a 3-2 reset in grand finals, and maybe a 3-2 beyond that.
I mean, that bit right at the end, that instant jump back dive kick.
Oh my word! When instant dive kick is the play, is the play of the game. My word!
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
God, that was incredible.
I mean, what can you say about a set like that? I mean, so much was going on there, and both guys played really well as well. They just played really well. Aquari just got that final moment. He got that final.
Both Aquari and Yuppie, they've both been playing a lot for the past year. They've both had mixed results here and there, but Season 3 is really well, they've kind of found their comfort zone. And you can really see the difference. We've said it before and we'll say it again, is the difference between them in Season 1 and them now. It's night and day, and it's all because they grind, they put everything they have into practicing MKX, and this is the result. They become these phenomenal players.
I mean, it goes a long way and kind of just proves dedication. I mean, it proves that if you're willing to play the game for that time and grind the way you can grind any game out there, doesn't matter what it is, that, you know, within time you do just reach that higher level, even if you don't realize that you are. You know, Aquari and Yuppie have both come so far. And I mean, Yuppie's still in. He's in losers finals now, so the matches we're about to see him play out is to decide who will meet Yuppie in the losers finals.
Sounds like we have Tremor locked in as well. I know this is just a button check, so it could change, but
well, I think it's
we saw some
we
saw some amazing plays out of Juicy Joe's Tremor.
Yeah, and I think that's why he's going to go Tremor now, because it sounds like he's doing it. And yep, that is going to be going south. It's going to be War God Kelkan versus Aftershock Tremor. I wish we saw more Tremor nowadays. It was a really interesting character to watch. We just don't see it. Oh, these guys are going straight in.
Yeah, they're going straight in.
There is no button checks hit. Bricks Bro Kelkan versus Juicy Joe, who's going to be rocking Tremor. Oh, gets the clean jump in, but drops the 2 forward 2s. Mia Burn air grab. I'm not sure what that was about.
There's that backdash, tries to whip punish.
Tagged straight by the low as well. Nice. Oh, and tries to go for the slightly hard stuff.
Boy, he's the different stuff that we're not used to seeing. Another drop though. Now thought he was closer to the corner than he was.
Maybe. I mean, that can happen sometimes. Oh, and he gets caught low again. Uses breaks. He has nothing to kind of open him up with outside of those 50-50s meterless, but there are gaps.
Oh, nice anti-air.
Oh, instant air low. Gotta love it. Oh, and there's the overhead. That's an execution error right there. No Tremor ever wants that overhead. Oh, that was some kind of setup. They didn't come out. Caught overhead anyway. Wow, that NJP.
Oh, looks like our
my god.
Looks like our health bars are in the way again. So we're gonna quickly get that move. I assume. I mean,
waste of my talent.
It's the same as before. So they, when doing their button checks, they keep signing out of the stream profile and it's resetting the settings.
That is indeed. I think that is what's going on. It's also adjusting the brightness. So sorry about that, guys. If the game is a little bit darker than usual, players need to sort of keep the they need to keep those profiles logged in.
That's the risk of changing the settings on the stream setup. It's all done for a reason, but at the end of the day, you can't stop people from changing it, and all you can do is ask them to change it back when they've done a match.
So game number 1 is going to go to Juicy Joe. Played incredibly well right there. So I mean, it's just like that
was a very strong
when he
game
doesn't
one.
drop his combos, there is an insane air of momentum. But the reality is, the execution in general today, with the exception of Aquari and Yuppie, has been quite.
Even that set had some execution there.
At the start of the set, yeah. At the start of the set, there were some very crucial combo drops, but eventually it wasn't as much of a problem.
Oh, is this Sector we're seeing?
Yeah. Now, wait a minute. It's Sector versus Kelkan, but he went.
No, it's Sector versus Tremor.
Did I miss it? No,
Yeah.
I looked at the wrong side. So, I don't mind this matchup. Again, I think Sector does all right here. You can punish him. No, wait. Sector versus. Yeah, great. Now, this is a matchup I'm not hugely familiar with, but I do know that the armored reversal is something that, you know, it's quite decent for Sector. But zoning out Tremor, you kind of really have to really utilize instant air dash. If you see Tremor in the air dashing is really useful.
Oh, and there's that 50-50 off a neutral jump. I love it. Oh, and there's the bait. But Sector still took the damage from the up rock, so that wasn't a good trade at all.
But the thing is,
wow.
You've got air dash will handle the air ground pound, and up missiles to kind of keep him off the ground. Like, Sector's neutral can deal with Tremor. Oh no, point blank missile. Point blank missile, I'm sure these are not intentional. Oh, great block, fantastic block.
There's that back down.
Yeah, unfortunately that's not really going to work in this matchup because the low shot will just kind of hit you out of it.
Gets the overhead this time. Good blocks.
Oh, it just seems like he's having a really Brick's having a hard time getting anything going. Oh. Yeah, it's guaranteed right there. I mean, he seems really unsure about what he wants to get going there.
It's difficult though, really, because Aftershock is a reaction character. Aftershock has some of the most unconventional zoning in the whole game, but it works, and it works really well. So when you get someone like Sector that has more typical MK style zoning, and you check him against Aftershock, then I don't know, it's going to clash in a really odd way.
He did seem visibly very uncomfortable with Sector, though, to be fair. So I think I do foresee him going back to Kotal Khan. If they're his two characters, he might have an extra character we haven't seen yet.
It's quite possible. But Juicy Joe up 2-0 already.
He's looking to be in good form right now. But yeah, he's going to go straight back to War God. Juicy Joe, one game away from moving on and just having that closer spot to losers finals.
Obviously, yeah, we see the scores say 1-1, but it isn't. It is 2-0 to Juicy Joe right now, so don't worry. It is 2-0 right now. But one game away for Juicy Joe and moving on to losers finals. Well, he actually hasn't fought Yuppie yet in this tournament.
No, he hasn't. I know they're playing each other in casuals, though. Oh, wow. And there's that sort of unconventional but effective zoning when it comes to Aftershock, especially against Kotal Khan, a character that must get in. Oh, he tries to punish, but he's going to block the mix-up. And again, the unfortunate forward 1-2 that just gives him the forward 2 that he didn't want.
Oh, nice anti-air. Oh, he got 11% for it, though. I mean, that's got to suck when you're brave enough to anti-air a Kotal Khan jumping in. You only get 11% for it.
Oh, but he's going to block the reversal. That's going to be a full punish. It's a knockdown. Yep, match point. Nothing he can do about that one. Brixbro has to pull this one back, otherwise he's going to be going home and securing that fourth place spot.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, wow. Instant jump pack to catch the whiff right there. Nice read.
That was a reaction, man. That's what I'm saying. Aftershock, absolutely a reaction man's character. Pushes him to the screen. That's not where he wants him to be. Oh, nice punish as well. Reacts to him running.
Just sort of taking his health away bit by bit at this point. Clean jump in. That could have been a full combo, but dropping it. Caught blocking low again. Nice mix-up right there. Oh, fantastic whiff punish.
He did that so he didn't get hit by the later half of the War God armor, and that anti-air clean. Very clean 3-0, moving his way into losers finals.
Not quite. Not quite. We still have a match
no,
left.
of course.
Jer's still in.
Of course, yeah. So Jer versus Juicy Joe.
Yeah. And I believe
so many J's.
Yeah, I know. I believe this is the match to get into losers finals.
This will be the match for losers finals.
Cool. Interesting. So, I mean, this has been quite an interesting tournament so far, but I think I personally would like to see Juicy Joe versus Yuppie. I think Juicy Joe's Tremor is really fun to watch.
He's got to get past Joe, who's playing really well, actually. I mean, some players just play better in losers bracket matches, and some people sort of crumble under the pressure. And when you get to this part of the tournament, you see that, especially if they qualified for top 8 in the losers, then you can really see which bracket they fall under, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. So you guys be setting up their matches, almost good to go. And it's, I guess the question is, Juicy Joe, what character is he going to pick against Sonya? Because I think he did the best with
Tremor was by far superior pick. Out of Scorpion and Tremor, it's just, A, his Tremor seems better than his Scorpion, and B, I think Tremor's just a better character.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think Scorpion's definitely a viable character in the game.
Definitely, but so is Tremor. And if she's gonna, try and, it's hard to explain, but he clearly did better with Tremor than he did with Scorpion. Because Scorpion, it was kind of a blowout, but Tremor, he almost brought it back. It was 2-2. Remember, like last game, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely for sure. I agree with that. I think as well, his best plays of the tournament so far have also come from Tremor.
It does look he's opted to go back for Hellfire anyway.
Okay, well, it might be a comfort pick thing. I mean, Scorpion might be his favorite character. I don't know. It might just be the character he feels the most comfortable with in the Sonya matchup, because I believe he did try using Scorpion first against Aquari?
No, he was Tremor first, then went to Scorpion, then went back to Tremor.
These guys will be doing their button checks again, making sure they're all good to go. And once these guys are ready to go, they're going to get playing and basically deciding who's going to be playing in that losers finals when they're going to meet off against Yuppei. And Yuppei, you bet Yuppei's going to want that run back against Aquari.
I mean, it's not like, because like, I don't want to say Yuppei would be salty about it, because I don't want to make him sound like a bad loser, but I was so close. Like, I would hate to lose a set that clutch. Especially moving into...
It's kind of like one extreme or the other. You know, it's one extreme or the other, where either you're over the moon that you won that crucial set, or you feel really sad because you lost the that really close set.
It still looks like Joe's opted to go back for Hellfire Scorpion. He's had some really good moments with him today.
His best moments have come from Tremor, but I mean, by no means does he have a bad Scorpion. His Scorpion is very strong. That instant jump kick, probably to challenge an air attempt. On again, just seeing a grenade and pressing a button. It's just that element that so many players are kind of falling victim to. Oh my god, the active frames on the grenade. See, they're just there for so long, it's so hard to avoid them. Oh no, he's running into so many of them. Oh, blocks it, but no punish. Oh, doesn't fudge the forward four, but gets the big link this time. That's going to be good. Nice. Meatless. Wow, he kind of hesitated there. I'm not sure he realized what he wanted to do. Now, I'm almost positive forward 3 will punish that dive kick. Oh, wow. Big punish. And Joe's opting not to break. Oh,
that's why. That's why. But does Joe have a breaker? Will he even be alive?
Will he go for a grab? Now, I will be honest. Now, I'll be honest. I do not know why Joe did not run in and grab.
Right. Let it be a 50-50.
Oh, and he dive kicks straight into it. Here comes Juicy Joe. Oh, so much damage.
Nice, risky load, but commits to it.
He had stamina. I don't know why he didn't just run cancel and make it safer.
Oh, wow. Really high up block jumping kick.
Oh, he tries to wait for the aura. He has no breaker. He spent it all on the X-ray. This might even be game over. Yeah, there you go. That's not quite going to do it. Doesn't have the aura on it anymore. Wow. Teleport the chip is all he needs. Oh, hang on a minute. The teleport whiffs. That slight walk back. Why isn't he just using his aura? Like, just use the aura and do a teleport and block. It'll kill.
No, that's it.
I mean, that was actually a much more risky option, because an instant dive kick would have taken it, but it is going to work out for him.
He did get it. He did get it.
I think Juicy Joe is showing us some really, really good stuff. Really good stuff for Scorpion right now. But I think one thing I really want to see is just when he blocks the regular dive kick, he needs to start punishing with forward 3. I'm pretty sure that punishes.
There's another cross up. Got away with it. Meatbone Grenades hasn't got any stock though.
Oh, core pressing buttons in between.
Hello again.
Committing to the stamina. Really unsafe. I mean, you're playing as Hellfire. Like, you have the safe low, but he opted to go for the teleport every time. I don't know whether that's a negative edge thing.
That's that Meatbone teleport. Clean wake up attack's going to launch, get a full combo into restand. What's the mix-up going to be?
Running grab, I like it.
Die like the rest.
Oh, tries to confirm. Doesn't quite get it though.
Oh, the jump kick, the challenge, tries to grab, gets hit by a 50-50, doesn't confirm into anything because he can't. Has no grenades.
Oh wow, down 2. Another trade. Oh no, does it a little bit too early, and there's that down 2 swift anti-air. But Joe going down with 3 bars.
Wow, both players reluctant to anti-air one another. That could have been a full punish.
Oh no, just the unsafe fireball. Full punish from Demo.
Wow, there's a lot of jumping going on. Oh, doesn't push the overhead again.
Forced to break. No longer has the threat of the parry.
Wow, Hellfire aura straight into that grenade. Nice read on that grenade. Charles going to go straight in for the Meatbone teleport. The question is, what is the mix-up going to be?
Execution's on point again.
Gets the low, but he doesn't confirm into the rest of it. Didn't have the stamina. Again, like, Joe is not confirming into the low launcher. Look, that could have been over twice. Like, that could have been over to 2 different occasions before he had to spend the meter.
It's just that, I don't know, it's just keeping composed enough that in those type situations you can remember that sort of thing. No teleport. Absolutely dumbfounded we didn't see a teleport in that situation.
I mean, Scorpion can even teleport that reaction. Oh, wow. Active frames.
You say even Joe just clearly wasn't expecting that to confirm.
He's going to go in for the low. I'm not sure if he's got negative edge turned on, and that's why he's getting the back 3 teleport. Because there's no way you're playing Hellfire Scorpion and you keep teleporting with stamina.
Oh wow, instant jump kick. Jump punch whiffs.
Runs in, gets the 50-50, tries to delay it. Gets another 50-50, has to spend his last grenade. Wow. There you go. So, 2-1, Juicy Joe. Yeah, he's turning off negative edge. There you go. That's it. That's why he did so many back 3 teleports, because he had negative edge turned on. Poor guy. At least he won. At least he won.
At least he figured it out after he won a match and not after losing.
That would have been quite unfortunate. Okay, so these guys are going to go straight back into the rematch. Juicy Joe just has 1 more game to win, and he will meet Yuppie in the losers finals.
Oh, no confirm again. Tries, but down 1 standing 1 isn't enough.
Well, he has at least turned off his negative edge, which means he's now getting the back 3 into run cancels, which he was after the whole set.
Oh no, drops his corner combo, 27% damage isn't enough for Sonya.
There's the block, so much jailing, it's risky to press the button. I mean, the thing is, it's weird when you sit there and just block the grenade, it's easy to kind of go, well, why doesn't he just challenge it? But, I mean, the second you let go of a button to challenge the grenade, it detonates and you get tagged.
It's always dangerous, especially when you have a stun that potent. It's active for so long and hits so, it's such a big hitbox.
Now, one thing we need to start seeing Juicy Joe doing is teleporting that grenade reload on reaction. Because that's a free teleport every single time he does it.
We need to see it 2 games ago.
Round 2. Fight.
A lot of patience, though, coming from him now. Oh, nice! Nice catch. Oh, and he caught the low, but he didn't have the stamina.
Eba and Spears for the capture. Another staggered grab. Joe's just not taking them. Unless he's just choosing to take them all the time. It's either you press a button and maybe get hit by a cancel or...
Oh, wow! Oh my god, flawless victory.
That was incredible.
Final round. Fight.
I mean, that's one of the interesting things where that is definitely not the first time Joe has kind of ran into the late end of that Hellfire Aurora. This is really bad. That's going to hurt. That's going to do big damage. It's going to go into a mix-up and he has no stamina to break. Oh, doesn't see it. I like that. I like saving the Flame Aura for the overhead.
Oh, it's down 2 again. Could that be a double flawless? No.
I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure if he anticipated that he was going to try and take the hit. Oh, wow. The anti-cross up down 2. Juicy Joe is going to move on. That was a really good display. I mean, we saw some really, really good stuff. We saw some really good stuff there. And there's some interesting conversions.
We saw some whiff punishes on down 2. You don't tend to see that too often.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. So, I mean, for the sake of risking being incorrect again, this is really tricky when I've not got a bracket in front of me. Like,
I can't think of anyone else that's in apart from the 3 players left. So it should be Yuppie versus Juicy Joe. Should be. I think that could be a good set. It's either Yuppie is going to have a very dominant set there, or Juicy Joe's going to put up a hell of a fight, and could even take it through. Regardless, that was a good display. But on the back of that, who do you reckon Juicy Joe plays in losers finals? Scorpion or Tremor?
Because maybe riding the momentum of that, maybe Scorpion. But maybe. I did see Juicy Joe playing Yuppie in casuals, and he was using Tremor.
But Yuppie was using Cybernetic, so it's like,
who knows? Who knows? So either way, we're going to be setting up for... I'm not sure what's going on.
I'm having a look and see if I can see anyone.
Everyone's getting out. Everyone's getting up and out and about. I don't know. They're probably just there to talk to the guys, I reckon.
I would assume so. We see Yuppie manning the reins, heading to the streaming station. So Losers Finals is moments away from getting started. And the MKXL Cup Nordic qualifier. Losers Finals, 3 players left in this tournament. We have Juicy Joe, Yuppie, and Mr. Aquari. Mr. Aquari awaits the winner of this next match in the Grand Finals from the winner's side. where these guys will have to play for the chance to get both of their rematches against him now. Because both of them have lost to Aquari at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's both of these guys want to get that run back, but I think Yuppei riding the success he's had in the Season 3 finals where he took 7th and got top 8, taking out Perfect Legend, taking out Beyond Toxin, giving us an amazing showing, and definitely doing the EU guys proud over there.
Oh,
you kind of think he'd want to ride that momentum and qualify for the MKXL Cup as well.
Well, Yuppei went into the season finals as a bottom seed for EU, and he managed to do really well for himself. So this is his home turf now. Obviously, Nordic qualifier, he's from Finland, he's here. He's looking to be the final qualifier, but then again, so are the others at this point. And they're so close to finding it out as well, so close to the end.
Now, Juicy Joe has given us some really good gameplay this tournament with Hellfire Scorpion and Aftershock Tremor. He's had great moments with both, but his main clutch has definitely come from when he's used Tremor over Scorpion. However, he did just give us a fantastic match with Scorpion against Jer in Losers Round 4, I believe. Oh, no, Losers Round, right before Losers Finals, the previous game we just had. But either way, the one thing that is no mystery when it comes to characters is that Yuppei is definitely going to go with that Cutthroat Kano pick.
I'd be very surprised otherwise.
Scorpion.
Looks like they are going to try and turn up the brightness, I believe. Yes.
Making sure lowered health bars is turned on and making sure that the brightness is slightly brighter for you guys, because it has been a little bit dark this evening. Sorry about that, guys. Brightness should be going up soon, hopefully.
There we go. Video brightness all the way up.
So throughout the course of the tournament, controller swaps and stuff have caused players to sign in and out of existing profiles, which leads to settings being changed, basically. That's all. Right, so these guys are getting ready to go. They're going to do their button checks and making sure they're all good to go. And in the button check, it does look like he's going to go for Aftershock Tremor.
So no variation this Kano in the button check this time.
They might be looking to go. They might be looking to go straight into restart match.
Can't exactly blame them, really. I mean, they're both going to want that run back against Aquari. It was 3-2 against both of them. So both of them know they can take him out. Only one of them will get the chance to prove it, though.
Okay, so Juicy Joe rocking Aftershock Tremor versus Yuppei Cutthroat Kano. And they are going to go straight in. They might have already done that. They might have done their button checks already. Oh, and there's the armor breaking of Kano's 1-1. Oh, and he drops the NJP. Very crucial at this point to make sure you get as much damage as possible.
Oh, there's a jump back with punish.
Some very early challenges on the blocked up slice. Nice hit confirmed from Yuppei.
Oh, wow. Goes to the knife instead of the straight ball.
Oh, no. Tries to catch him in the air, but whips it.
There's that long recovery on the ball. Oh, no, is that dead?
Yeah, guaranteed OTG. Although the OTG was, the damage of the guaranteed ground pound was lowered, but in that situation, still worth
damage.
it.
Still enough damage.
Oh wow, challenges it, gets tagged for the 4-2-1-2.
Uh-oh, that's a damage buff overhead.
I actually really like the fact that Yuppei went for the 1-1 there after the damage buff, just in case he tried to reverse it.
Yeah. It was so smart. And Yuppei has the corner and 2 bars.
Nice jump into ground pound just to go over that rock right there. Yuppei catches him in the low. Hard knockdown into damage buff once again. And I like that, going in for the low because he notices that Juicy has not gone for the wake-up attack, so he goes in for the 50-50 instead.
Nice delay on the ground pound. Oh, whip punish with the air ball, just to catch the recovery. Well, there it is again. Tries to get a full punish, doesn't quite get it in time.
Oh, tries to punish it again. On the armor to challenge the armor. Here comes Juicy Joe.
Oh, but isn't close enough to the corner. Scouts out, but it's safe. Oh, wow. Slashes him before the rock can come down.
Yeah, again, though, that's because Juicy Joe tried to go for the forward 2-1. Sorry, the forward 1-2, and he gets a forward 2 instead. Hang on a minute. Still alive.
Oh, always have to be careful when you challenge a Kano's wake up. If he hasn't delayed that wake up and he starts standing up, you have to worry about that up ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's safe, 7 frames, double hitting. Of course, it's going to be a go-to option.
Fight.
Especially if you've just used all your stamina to run in.
I like the use of the overhead right there, just to kind of secure that first hit. Very unlikely that Yuppei was going to block that overhead because the low bags so much damage. Oh, wow, low profile. Snap.
Oh, wow. Lands on the later end of the ground.
Here comes that aftershock zoning. Yuppie with a straight run and gets tagged by the 4-2-1. 4-1-2. I'll get it right eventually, I swear.
Wow, Joe is just piece by piece, just taking it apart. Round 1.
Really, really good patience as well.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh wow, the late end of that uppercut.
There's that armor. Oh wow, nice. Good challenge from Juicy Joe. Oh, doesn't low profile it this time.
Oh, and he tries to punish, but it whiffs.
Oh wow. Amazing down 2.
That's going to take round 2, so Yuppie has him in the corner. However, Mita is almost completely identical. Good block on the low. I mean, that on-hit slice is going to set up for a 50-50. Wow. I don't think Juicy Joe was ready for that to connect. Oh no, he tries to run cancel it. Yeah, that was a bad whiff. Joe saving his meter though. I think he wants to try and make a comeback.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that is surprising me, so many people today are always delaying their wake up against Kano. As soon as you delay wake up, you're saying to him, I have no choice but to take this 50-50. I have to.
So Joe is going to opt to switch out, go for the Hellfire Scorpion pick. And I mean, like, the thing is, Kano is a very agile character in the game. And I think he's just having a hard time keeping Kano at bay. But to be honest, a lot of it is some execution errors. Like he sort of like he'd get reversals and he wouldn't punish certain things, and like, but there like he'd get the punish into the meter burn punch and he wouldn't cancel it. And it's just like you can tell he's just trying to get a couple of things right there. And that definitely was an armored interrupt attempt that Yuppie didn't get. Oh my God, spending his only bar of meter on the reversal. Confident.
Speaking of armored interrupt, there's that armor launch for the wake up. Damage buff. Another delayed wake up. Uh-oh, forced to break.
Yuppie always ready for that down 2 anti-air. There's the stagger into down 1. Oh, hang on! Catches him out in the air.
Oh, but didn't get a full combo from it.
Nice counter poke on the Hellfire.
Is he dead? Is that actually dead?
Yeah, he's dead. That's a tag right there.
Nice. But he's got to do 2 games and 1 more round.
Round 2.
It's not over yet. But Juicy Joe showing signs of life. I mean, these character changes have been really good for him.
Yeah, they have been for sure. He's going to whiff that slice just to build that little bit of meter. Good block on the overhead from Joe.
Oh, he's tagged! And again, the plus frames. Juicy Joe forced to break.
You can only block those 50-50s for so long. Oh, and he goes straight into the aura.
But he just used 2 bars. He has nothing to get massive damage off of this. This is going to be an honest man's comeback. Ow.
That was a challenge. Oh no, and he just gets tagged.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's unsafe. Didn't quite guarantee his loss though. Yeah, there's nothing he could do about that. Even if he staggered or anything, that match ball is going to connect on block.
Yuppie is 1 round away from getting this rematch against Aquari in the finals. Uh-oh.
Tries to get that sneaky Hellfire Aura right as Yuppie goes for the run-in. Gets the takedown, but it does cost 1 of his 2 bars. And he's built a sufficient breaker.
The aura deceivingly hard to punish.
But there's that matchup knowledge. I mean, just catching the reversal. Oh, and standing up! Oh, the overhead whiff by just a fraction.
Down 1 aura. Wasn't good.
Oh no! Hang on!
He has a bar. Is that dead?
Yeah, he's dead. Yuppie's going to meter burn that, and that's going to be
JP. 1-1-2 straight ball, and that's just enough. 41%. Yuppie is going to move on 3-0 to Grand Finals, where he's going to get his run back against Mr. Aquari.
Now, with the exception of that final round, although the set was 3-0, I don't feel like the fact that it was a 3-0 reflects how close those games were.
Shoutouts to Juicy Joe, though.
Yeah, shoutouts to Juicy Joe, man. I mean, that guy turned up. Really good Scorpion, really good Tremor as well. Really impressed me, to be honest.
We haven't seen a Tremor of that caliber for a long time. Not since
I missed high-level Tremor. We haven't seen it in so long.
He's good fun to watch. So, like, we've seen Hellfire all the time in Season 3. Juicy Joe brought amazing level of Hellfire and an amazing Aftershock, so kudos to him getting 3rd place. But 2 players left, Yuppie and Mr. Aquari, will have their run back in Grand Finals. So
where is Mr. Aquari?
Mr. Aquari is in Grand Finals from the winner's side. What that means is he has to win 1 more set of 3 out of 5. If he wins that 3 out of 5 set, he wins the whole tournament. Yuppie must reset the bracket, double elimination style. So Yuppie has to win a 3 out of 5, then the bracket resets. Then they go back to 0, and it's then who wins the first 3 out of 5 from that point. So Yuppie's got to win twice, Mr. Aquari's got to win once.
Right, so before we get this underway, one more time, guys, for you. This is the Mortal Kombat XL Cup qualifier, the Nordic qualifier, DreamHack Sweden, where we're trying to find out who the final qualifier to play tomorrow will be. So we have Yuppie versus Mr. Aquari. The international finals is where we've been doing this all over the place, all over Europe, and we have all but one of our decided players that will be playing tomorrow in the finals with the likes of Foxy Grandpa, Madzin, Nivek, and just a ton of other good players.
We are 1 set away from finding out who that final qualifier is going to be. So Mr. Aquari, Season 3 powerhouse, really had a lot of success in ESL, was very, very, very close to qualifying this season. Just had a few losses here and there that unfortunately added up in the final week. And Yuppie made ESL finals, he made the top 16 and got top 8. He defeated Perfect Legend and Nobles Beyond Toxin to do it. Has definitely established himself as arguably the best Kano player in the world right now.
He's doing very well for himself.
And he's kind of just riding the momentum. His set against Mr. Aquari, if you didn't see it before, as soon as this gets archived,
go watch the VODs.
YouTube, wherever it goes up, I recommend you go watch it. It was truly incredible. Physically could not have been closer than it was.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally the closest comeback you can possibly get. Now, Yuppie on the lower bracket, having to win 2 sets of 3 out of 5. Mr. Aquari, Demo Sonia, and being on the winner's side, only has to win 1 3 out of 5, as is his reward for making it through on the winner's side. But, I mean, yeah, that set against Yuppie and Mr. Aquari was so close. I mean, I can't call how this is going to go. Yuppie could take this back 6 straight games, Aquari could take it 3-0, or it could be the likely outcome and be bloody close.
Regardless, we'll find out. They're going into the settings. They're doing something.
They're making sure all external controllers are disconnected before the finals begin.
I wish more players did that as like just like part of their button check, because not enough people do it. It causes too many issues.
So they're going to be button checking once again, making sure everything is good to go. I mean, Grand Finals, winner plays tomorrow at this exact same place. You know, playing for that chunky reward.
So, player select, here we go. We're about to get underway.
Yuppie does like to button check with variation as Kano, doesn't he?
He does. Oh, he's gone for the MK1 Kano skin this time.
Okay, so this is a weird match. It's whoever can assert their game plan on the other, the best.
Well, the thing is, the only thing that really let Yuppie down was his execution in the last set. He tidied it up near the end, but he gave away a couple of rounds that he shouldn't have given away.
He gave away game 1 due to poor execution. And in a game that close, you'll kick yourself afterwards. Now, first hit tagged immediately by the 50-50. Just getting out of that corner, does not want to have anything to do with it.
Oh, wow, the range. It's because Aquari pressed the button, that's why it's connected, but still.
Hard knockdown, and here he comes, he's going to spend it. Oh, the wake-up grab, risky stuff.
I don't agree with that option at all, honestly.
Wake-up grab against Kano is
so dangerous.
It's not a particularly good idea. Oh, wow, I like whipping the straight ball just to get out the corner. Fantastic decision.
Oh, Weft punishes the throw.
And he's just waiting for an X-ray. That's the danger of Demo Sonia.
I think it's more than the danger of Sonia and more the danger of using it as often as Aquari does. Like, you really show your opponents, like, I am willing to use this. Be careful.
Oh, and there's the anti-air. Aquari still sitting on max meter, though.
That's great damage in Yuppie's favor.
Oh, and he just tries to get it, but Aquari's going to catch it with a dive kick.
Uses all of his grenades, gets the reload.
Aquari almost immediately challenging that. And Yuppie having to save his meter. I mean, again, I agree with the meter saving, just in case you put him in the corner.
Oh, nice anti-air. Oh, and he combos from it too.
Oh, wow.
That
did cost 2 grenades.
16% though. Ouch.
You've got to be careful. Oh my, hang on a minute. The dive kick catches the blade slice.
Oh no, gets hit by meeting string on wake up. Oh, no stamina to run in. Last grenade, not a good trade. Doesn't have any grenades though, didn't get much damage at least, but he's got a fully stocked 3 to go.
Yupei has eaten every single one of these 50-50s in this first game. He's going to combo into reload. Yupei, you have to break. This combo is going to kill.
I feel like Yupei was seemingly keeping his meter so he could use it to kill a query if he swapped it round. But if you've taken that much damage in that wake up, as good as it is, it's just not a risk you can afford to take. But Query doing really well for himself right now, playing so good today.
Aquari is constantly challenging that slice.
Oh wow. Query tries to punish, doesn't quite get it.
Oh, and there's the low profiling of the up ball.
Good read though from Aquari to realise that throw was not a good option in that situation.
Just tries to get a sneaky reload in before the round, but Yupei not having any of it. He's going to take round number 1.
Query has an X-ray again. Trade to reload for a knife. I think he'll take that.
Nice anti-air from Yupei.
Clean down 2.
Oh, gets tagged by another overhead.
Oh, didn't actually get the reload in time.
Tries to do meterless up ball, gets tagged.
Still has no grenades.
Wow, Yupei just kind of freezing up right here. Oh, and he gets the full combo anyway. Mr. Aquari has him in the corner. I mean, this is a good situation for Aquari, although he hasn't got any grenades.
Oh, throws him into the corner again. That's what we saw before.
Oh, wow! Low crush right there, hard knockdown. Here we go.
Brave stuff. Gets the grenades back though.
Oh, and he, again, eats another overhead.
A safe up ball, why not? Good challenge. Oh, and there's another one. Hasn't got any bar now though. He gets tagged. One more time by Query, he's in trouble. Oh,
Here
wow.
comes the golden rule. Oh, wow, nice. I was about to say, the golden rule of MKX now, don't get hit, applies now more than ever.
Super long range on the back 4 to take that round. It's not every day you get to see that. I mean, I kind of forget that everyone has a universal sweep because you never see them.
Oh, and he tries to counter poke, but it just whiffs entirely. Oh, very fortunate. Recovers right before. Oh, and he tries to anti-air again, but just gets hit.
Oh, no. Oh, but didn't get a full punish.
He tried to, but the 2 whiffed. Nice conversion there from Yupei, 35% damage. Good block on the low low from Aquari. Oh, and he gets hit by the overhead, and Yupei is going to take round 1.
Wow, nice.
Nice decision there from Aquari just to get the hell out of there. However, again, has no meter. Lovely hit confirmed from Yupei. Oh, no, and he gets the shortcut.
Might just get a little bit of block pressure though, building that meter up slowly but surely.
Still not allowing Aquari to get that reload. Oh, and there's the counter poke.
Oh, full punish. Gets the grenades back, but at what cost? Corner already. Oh, and beats out the wake up.
Oh, hang on. Doesn't hit confirm. He does indeed has a grenade left. And he eats another overhead. Oh, no, he tries to... Yeah, he definitely tried to reload there and missed it.
Oh, and there's a punish. No, punish from Zaki again. Aquari gets away with it. And another down 2. Yupei 2-1 up. Clean game.
Aquari definitely tried to reload mid-combo there just to get those grenades back, but did just 1 too many downs. Did 3 instead of 2, so just didn't get it.
So 2-1 up right now.
Is he going to switch variation? Is he going to switch variation then?
He might do. I mean, 1 game away from a bracket reset.
The thing is, if it's 1 game away from a bracket reset and then it goes into another 3 out of 5, it's kind of like, you kind of wonder whether, if it goes into another 3 out of 5, it's like, do you risk trying to change variation now just to try and sort of secure that, to make that last minute adjustment? So if you lose and go into the next 3 out of 5, if you pay resets and go, right, all right, that variation doesn't work. He is going special forces.
Special forces? Interesting.
It's interesting because it's kind of like, but the grenades were such a huge part of this matchup.
But the grenades are what are making the difference, though. I mean, I'm not going to doubt him. Like, obviously, Special Forces, like, he's been playing this character since day one, but still, like, I don't see it.
Oh, and he goes into the detonate. Oh no, Yuppie tries to whip punish.
Oh, it's a cool jump in.
Oh, there we go.
I think it might be dead. Use the bar?
No. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, and he's going to take it. Yuppie is now 1 round away from resetting the bracket.
Mr. Aquari avoiding that chip damage at the end was quite possibly the jammiest thing I've ever seen in MKX. I'm not sure if this drone is worth it.
But if it's
not doing enough.
But if the drone doesn't really do much here and Yuppie resets the bracket, Aquari's going to go into the next set knowing that.
I guess it's better to try it out when you've got a game left, potentially to reset. I mean, if there was one time to try a new variation, it is when it's not going to cost you the drop, but maybe the reset.
Oh, and he does get the anti-air X-ray. This could be the start. However, because he's in Special Forces, he hasn't really got anything to follow up with.
It's also going to cost it, it's going to build Yuppie a ton of meter. Drops the follow-up as well! Oh no. One more 50-50 plus frames, down 4, respects it.
Does get the overhead though. He's going to get that combo. Yuppie breaking last minute. Still wants to take the round. I mean, Aquari has it. He can't summon the drone anymore. Oh, wait a minute! Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god. That was definitely a scramble.
Final round, fight.
But that could have been a crucial round for Aquari. No, he gets us wrong on 50-50 again.
He's going to get a hard knockdown. He is going to damage buff it. Oh, he lost the damage buff. Overhead. Here we go. Big damage. Oh no. Oh my god. 51%.
But thing is, Demolition has the wake up. If Kano doesn't have to worry about your wake up, then Kano will do to you what Kano wants.
Oh, wow. Right. So Yuppie resets the bracket. Now, it's reset. A new 3 out of 5 has started. Now, Mr. Aquari, I doubt is going to stick with Special Forces because
he might do.
You need the pressure of the grenades and you need that wake up, right?
But this is the problem. He just lost a set with Demolition.
But he did lose the set with Demolition. He did lose the set with Demolition, true.
That's kind of like the momentum shift in a bracket reset is if it's against someone you've already beaten in the tournament, you've now gone, okay, right, we just rematched the same matches and I just lost. So, in our most recent match, he's beaten me. So what do you do? Do you stick to your guns? Do you try something new?
Adaptation is more important in Grand Finals than ever because it is a longer set.
Yeah, it's gone back to Demolition. Running grab to start off.
Aquari,
wow.
The longer the set goes on and the closer it gets, the less Aquari challenges things.
It's a big combo for Aquari. Oh, drops the end. Drops the crucial pot. Hasn't got the grenade.
Yeah, he reloaded, got tagged by the knife right before the grenades were given back.
And that down force go under the armor. Both players showing a lot of matchup knowledge. And Yuppie is just sticking to him like glue.
Well, I mean, that's the matchup. If you can stop Demolition from reloading, you're in a great situation. Tags the low, and that's going to be 1-1-2.
Yeah, hasn't got the grenade, so no wake up to worry about.
But that's it. Like, he delayed wake up, and there's no grenades. What's he going to do?
Wow!
Kano doesn't care about that. He's a mercenary. Have you not seen the movie?
What? He doesn't get covered in lava in the movie. What are you talking about?
I mean the bit when they're
in the movie, Sonya kills him.
I mean, I'm talking about the bit on the ship where he's like with all the furnace stuff and he doesn't care. It's like really hot there.
Yeah, but Sonya
he's wearing a vest and a tank top and doing a bunch of furnace stuff. He doesn't care about heat.
But Sonya literally kills him in the movie.
Yeah, well, I didn't talk about that bit in the movie. But either way, look, Yuppie has run one round number 1. He's doing good. Gets the grenades. That's going to be a knockdown. It's a guaranteed reload.
Much better round for Aquari.
Oh, hang on. Wait, he's got 2 bars. Is that going to be death?
No, he drops it. Could have been.
He drops it.
Oh wow! I was worried that combo drop was gonna lose him the round, and that's just like that. Yuppie is currently 1-0 up in the reset. Ouch.
Yuppie, I mean, also Aquari seems visibly very uncomfortable when you watch him play at the moment. He's not challenging as much. He's not being as bold in his decisions. And there we go, that's a great start. Oh,
that was-
nice conversion.
Wonderful. Doesn't get the full armor on it though.
However, Yupei's caught him with no grenades again.
Nice down 2.
I mean, this is going to be the danger. Like, it's going to be so hard for him to get those grenades back. And he broke full screen. And he got him. He didn't manage to get a grenade back there.
I didn't even know you could break that. Oh, and there's that shimmy.
Hard knockdown. And there's the wake up. Wait a minute. Oh, he's going to whip. Must be a full combo.
Is that the round? Yes.
Oh, Yupei trying to go for the internet arcaneable, but I don't think it was worth it.
That's the second time Yupei's tried to set up guaranteed chip damage, and Aquari has just inched his way out of it.
Instant air dive kick isn't going to work out. Counter poke on the meter burn up ball, just send him full screen. Again though, Yupei, if he can just keep those grenades away from Aquari. Wow, tags him. Yeah, he tagged him just frames before that overhead connected.
I can still breathe.
Oh wow, knife. But no grenades on Aquari again. Oh, he's going to have him after this. No, opposite break.
But I think that's actually why Junpei's breaking. I think he's breaking because he doesn't want Aquari to have any grenades. Oh, anti-S, anti-1. Now he's going to get the reload.
Oh, wow. And what do you do to avoid it in that situation? Is there even anything you can do?
I mean, my only assumption would be instant air jump it, cannonball or a jump in at just the magical moment. But other than that, chip damage worth the damage, very difficult to pull back.
Chris thinking about it right now. One adjustment he's making is because Aquari is being so patient and blocking a lot where he knows he has to block. Instead of just doing guaranteed strings, Yupei is starting to enforce 50-50s there instead. It's not nice throw. Wow, wake up string. Now we can see Aquari's the one putting on the pressure as Yupei's forced to defend himself.
I think that one game where he reset the bracket and he was really uncomfortable, I think he's even sort of kind of recovered from that already. He's gone straight back in, and this is now what we've seen before. Grab is going to whiff though. Good block on the overhead. Yupei still fighting, tries to get some kind of thing there. Yupei goes for the hit confirm.
Nice corner conversion as well, 35%. Baits the armor, no punish again.
Oh, it doesn't matter, he's going to get it. He is going to spend the bar just to secure that round, and Yupei now takes round 1 of game number 3.
So Yupei's reset their bracket, Aquari looking around the game, and that's finally the dive kick punish he's looking for.
I think that might be quite a crucial adaptation in that now. Oh, and he gets the wake up grab, but there was nothing to respect. Oh, and he tries to jump out of it.
Nice, goes for the up roll. 50-50 gets blocked. Mr. Aquari, good patience. Oh, wow. And that's the overhead. That's going to be it.
Wow. Yupei takes another game. Yupei is now 1 match away from qualifying as the Nordic champion.
And there's the air-to-air. Sonya doesn't know what it's like to lose one of those.
That's that safe reload. Great start into a clean jump in. Drops the combo though.
And no grenades. No, he has 2. He has 2.
Oh, Yupei tries to do something there.
He tried to backdash. Oh, and there's a shimmy again. Oh, drops it.
I will say, Yupei's footsies have been immaculate this tournament. Oh, the delayed trip guard, but he doesn't punish with anything else because he has no grenades on deck.
He's got 3 now. Oh, and there's the whiff dive kick.
Oh, not a clean out in the air from Yupei.
But there's the wake up attack, 16%.
Oh, the backdash tries to go through. I didn't even know what was going on there.
Aquari's got 1 grenade left. But Yupei with 3 bars. If he can get from the corner.
Yupei didn't confirm into the full string, could have been a full punish. Oh, gets tagged by the overhead, has to break it.
Oh, doesn't let him reload. Tries to trip guard. Oh, and this is down for low profile again. Still can't reload.
Oh, and he finally gets that reload.
But now he's going ham.
Good block on the overhead though. Yupei has him in the corner, but 1 good tag. Just like that, and Aquari's going to fight his way out the corner.
Oh, there's the down 3. Oh, staggers it. Wow,
still caught it.
Has him.
So many wake-ups.
Whiffs it again. Down there. No stamina. Oh, there's
the grab. Yupei's still in it. Mr. Aquari has no grenades. He has no grenades. Yupei is on match point. Tournament point.
No bar. Oh, wow, catch the down 3.
That's a good tag for Aquari. Gets the reload, has him mid-screen.
Let's watch out, whiffs the dive kick. Hard knock down. That's one on the wake-up attack. Gets some more grenades.
Oh, he gets tagged by the overhead. Here comes Mr. Aquari. Pushes him into the corner and he's going to get the reload off that. No, he goes in straight for the jump.
Yuppie can get him corner pressure. If he can get him a knockdown, if he can get the breaker out of him.
Oh no, and he can't convert.
Gets this wrong, forced to break. There he goes.
Yuppie just needs one more hit. He's blocked the overhead. That could have been a crucial block.
And there's a down 2.
Cross up. His health is just going by bit though. And Aquari takes another game. I mean, look, the thing is, he went in for the damage buff just to get that increased damage and take the tournament. Aquari just blocked both 50-50s every time he went for it. Those 2 blocks are what saved him.
Oh, whiffs the forward 4. First hit goes to Aquari.
Oh, and he tries to do something there, but he's going to get tagged by the raw overhead. Oh no, he tries to do the knee and gets tagged by the dive kick.
Well, we can see that Aquari is just trying to time that grenade to hit VT every time. Yuppie's just trying to slip out of it.
Oh, Yuppie's just kind of freezing up.
There's the armor. Trades armor for armor. Gets the bar out of him. Oh, good patience. Not running into the grenade. Tries to low profile it, but didn't manage to in the end.
Oh no, the jump back. He's going to get a clean punish. And there we go. Tournament point for Mr. Aquari.
Wow.
Round 2. Fight.
Yuppie's got the bar to make the comeback, though.
Oh, and the instant jump back dive kick just to catch the down 4. That's like a shades of MK9. Final grenade's been used, but he's going to get the full launch. That's going to go into another safe reload. This is a fantastic situation for Mr. Aquari. Oh no, he pressed the button.
This is exactly what his MO needs. One more touch could do it. No, the armor. Still has the grenades.
He still has the grenades. Oh no, and he gets a clean jump back. That's going to be it. Mr. Aquari spending all 3 grenades. Oh, wait, what?
Wait, what? Oh!
And there we go. Mr. Aquari moves on at the very end of the tournament. Aquari wins the whole thing. He is now going to qualify as the Nordic champion for the Mortal Kombat XL Cup. He will play tomorrow among all of the other best players in EU, facing off for a massive prize pot at the live finals.
It really isn't every day that you see a grand final set go back and forth quite as much as that did. Because that was... Yuppie resetting the bracket was basically just a straight just mop, like one-sided. But Aquari took a little time, he adjusted. It was basically how to get... his reads on instant dive kicks were a lot better in the second set. And his ways
a big part of that, though, I think, was Yuppie not having a consistent answer for the block dive kick.
Yeah.
He finally punished it with forward 2 and didn't try and punish it with forward 2 ever again.
He tried, it was just sometimes it got blocked. But you've got to be careful, because if you blocks it into armor, then obviously you're taking damage and you just get a free reload. So you block a dive kick into the flip, you just get a reload off it. And the whole point was he just wanted to stop Aquari from getting grenades back. And he managed to do that for like 90% of that set, but incredible play. Huge congratulations to Yuppie for second place. And of course, even bigger congratulations to Aquari for being the Nordic qualifier. We'll see him again tomorrow when the rest of the best international players will arrive at DreamHack for the Mortal Kombat XL Cup Grand Finals.
Well, I do believe, though, that's pretty much it from us. The tournament is decided. All of our entrants are also decided. You will see us again tomorrow on the exact same stage where the best players in the EU will compete for that massive prize pot to decide who is the strongest player in Europe. I am Ketchup.
I've been Mustard.
And you've been watching the Nordic qualifier for the Mortal Kombat XL Cup live at DreamHack Sweden. We'll see you tomorrow.